Welcome to Ministry of Madness. Please be advised that this is an 18-plus channel with adult humor and views. No responsibility is held by the host for views or words of panelists. Now feel free to fuck off if you're a bit of a snowflake or just a turd. Ministry of Madness.
For the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
Ninja! One man leads! Two man 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 ninja! One man leads!
Morning. I'm ready. I missed yesterday. I was around in the afternoon, in the evening. I had some tea and I wasn't feeling too good after. I only had some fried eggs. So I was off the tubes in a very early night. But I'm ready. I've got my hats on. I've got my wooden spoon. I've watched a little bit of Mr. D's clips. Not enough to really talk about it, so someone's going to have to come up and fill me in. I've got my spoon ready. I've got my shit stirring spoon ready. I've got my hats. I've got my Creepy Joe just in case there's some hair sniffing going on, and I've got my Trumpy just in case we want to slaughter some immigrants. So I'm ready. Look, I've got my spoon, a well used wooden spoon. I'm ready. Good one. Look, it's got an orange handle and everything. Matches the color of my skin. So I'm ready. Link's pinned, I think. I watched a little bit of Ron's when I woke up 3 o'clock this morning, and then noticed Mr. D's clips this morning, which he tags me in, which I appreciate because I do watch. Oh my God, what the fuck has happened overnight? What have I missed? What have I missed? Hence the title of the stream. I'm a nosy bastard, so I want to know what's been going on. I haven't got a notepad or anything. I think I'll have to fire up my old Galaxy tab and see if I can get it to work so I can take notes. No, I haven't worn my tinfoil out for ages, Bagman. I actually think I've lost it or scrambled it up and thrown it in the bin or something. It is, Robert. It is. It has been used for porridge. I am a big porridge fan in the winter. Big porridge fan. Most mornings I'll have porridge with fruit syrup, natural fruit syrup, and dried fruit and nuts. Yeah, like I said, I got my hats on, but I haven't made any Chuck or Hank videos this morning. I think I'll do that later. I don't need 2 hats on, that's for sure. This one will do. Or this one. Yeah, let's have a music one. Let's have a music one for a change. Here we are. Very old. Bought from a gig. It's even going brown, look. Machine Head. That's what I am this morning, a machine head. I watched a few clips and it was all going off last night. It was quiet on Ron's when I was watching. I only watched for half hour. I woke up and I had a ciggy and went back to sleep. So I was watching about 20 minutes. Morning, Louise. Morning, Andy. And it was just Joe and Ron, and it was extremely chilled. So it's only when I got up this morning and saw Mr. D had clipped about 2 or 3 things. I had a little look because the one clip was long, so I watched about 5 minutes of it. I've already had my morning one. Morning, Wolfman. I've already had my morning one, Robert, out with the dog. But it wasn't as early as it normally would be. I was asleep early last night, 10 o'clock, and I got up then at 7:30. So that's a long time to be in bed, that is. I can see there, shit. So just get my banner up. Morning, shits.
Morning, pal. You all right?
Yeah, all good. All good.
Listen, I'm not going to lie to you. I know about as much as you do, but I'm also a nosy bastard, and I want to.
Well, the bit of the clip that I've seen was morning, Welsh lad. It was Gypsy Dave saying about WhatsApp between him and Emma and Jason and Laura.
Yeah.
I don't know the context of it at all. I just caught about 5 minutes of Deegan's clip. So I know that he was having a go at them, but I don't really know what about. So, like, yeah, I'm a nosy fucker. So.
I'm going to do a video later entitled "Witches of Eastwick." Well, I tell you what I did get from that, I've only just listened to what Dave said and stuff, but do you know what main thing that stood out to me, Sparky, yet again, money exchanging hands directly or indirectly.
Yeah.
Innit? It's fucking mental. When will these blokes learn?
Well,
for fuck's sake.
everyone knows that I'm in contact with a small handful of people.
Yeah.
You know, from YouTube, on WhatsApp. But you know, it's more just fucking sending each other stupid gifts and stuff. To be honest, I'm not the sort of person to. No, I've left other groups of friends and stuff who send fucking. For instance, I'll send porn and that around. Nothing nasty.
Yeah.
I just don't want it coming to my phone and that. So
No.
the WhatsApp groups I'm in, or the WhatsApp group I'm in, we're just more having a giggle,
Yeah.
sending stupid gifts and stuff, and having a little bitch, obviously. Nothing to the extent of what seems to have been going on.
It's just, but it just seems to there's more hassle, isn't there, coming from this Discord lately than anything else. It's
yeah. I won't do Discord at all. I downloaded it for about 5 minutes, found I couldn't use it, uninstalled it straight away.
Yeah.
The same with OBS. I downloaded OBS Studio on this computer, tried to use it for a stream, couldn't link my stream to the OBS or overlays or anything, so I just ditched it.
It's very technical, isn't it, OBS, mate?
It is. It'll take some learning. It's I'd really have to sit down with it for a week, and Joe's offered to sort of teach me how to link my stream to it, sort of thing.
Yeah. I mean, there is more you can. I know there is a lot more you can do with it, isn't there, once you've mastered it? But
yeah. It's
just getting to grips with basics, I think, isn't it? You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think you can sort of stack videos up, ready to play. Say if you're going to do a review video or something, you can stack them up, play one, it will remove it, and it'll get the next one ready for you and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Which seems all right, but I don't know. It's very complicated. Very complicated.
Right. Anyway, enough with that boring bollocks. Let's go back to Witches of Eastwick. Let's see what's been going off here. They've turned on Dave, Gypsy Dave, then now, do you think, Ministry? Or do you think it's bollocks like?
To be honest, what I've seen, I don't really know. Maybe it's a row that started between Dave and Jason, and they've got involved. I really haven't got a clue. Like I said, I watched about 5 minutes, and I was just giggling. I thought, I'm not watching anymore. I'm setting up a live stream instead.
I'll tell you, it is, isn't it? It's like Game of Thrones from Wish, isn't it? It's fucking unbelievable.
Yeah.
I don't know how people can get so invested. Do you know what I mean? In YouTube, it's a fucking laugh, mate, isn't it? You know what I mean? Yeah. Just like you do. You have your lives and you have a laugh at all this lot. And, you know,
even if people give me grief, I make a laugh out of it. I won't sort of take it to heart, you know. If the Northern Shagolem turned up backstage now, I'd let him on. It's as simple as that. I'd let him on. And I wouldn't be nasty to him, you know. I'd let him on. It would just be as normal. It would just be as if what he said on Stone didn't happen. I'll just let him on, you know.
Exactly. He is what he is, isn't he? End of day, man. He's never going to change.
Take him for what he is. Take him for what he is, and you're not going to get too offended.
Yeah, exactly, mate. Although he has gone quiet, hasn't it, last couple of days, I've noticed.
Yeah. I don't know if he felt a bit of a dick after having a go at me, you know, because Stone but not alone told him, look, you on panel, you're not going to get away with talking like that here. You're not going to get away with addressing people in the chat like that here. It's not what this channel's about, sort of thing. So I don't think he took offence or anything. I think he's just not embarrassed. I think he's just probably thinking, oh, fucking hell, I went a bit too far, sort of thing.
Yeah, definitely. It did, especially where Toes misses were concerned. That were disgusting, like that were.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, I think that's maybe why he had a go at me when I popped up in Stone's chat, because the last couple of live streams, his and mine, I've pulled him up on it both times, multiple times, and about bringing up recovery and addiction. You know, I think if him and Torb have got a beef, him and Torb have got a beef. You know, even if you can hear Mel saying something in the background, ignore it. It's between him and Torb. It's never
Well,
going to be.
I mean, of course, she's going to have an opinion, Ministry, and she's missus, just like any Iran women would do. If you know, if you heard somebody slagging you off, they're going to try and defend you, aren't they? It's natural, like.
Yeah, you know, but I've not pulled him up in a nasty or confrontational way. I've just said to him, look, gamer, if it's between you and Torbs, just leave Mel out of it and don't bring up recovery, because it's a bit, I find it a bit rich.
Yeah,
he's stuffing himself full of downers and alcohol, and then he's going off on one and saying about someone who's and I'll say this, in recovery, because Torb will always be in recovery. It's as simple as that. He knows that. So, but he stuffs himself full of downers and booze and goes on one, doesn't he? So
exactly. I know he left his dignity. Well, I think he sold his dignity to cash converters, didn't he? Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Bless him. I can't believe fucking it's 9 o'clock and we haven't got no more news. Can anybody jump up and just tell us what's been happening? Real story.
That's why I put in the description, jump up and tell me what's been going on, because I haven't got a fucking clue.
Jason, if you're listening, jump up. Mind you, he's probably been up all night, old Jason.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, he's probably asleep. I get on all right with Jace,
He's all right, and I don't find a problem with him. Like, it's trouble. Jason, what it is with old Jason, he just tries to please everybody, doesn't he? I think that's what it is.
Yeah.
No, rather than just saying, listen, fuck, that's nothing to do with me. Do you know, I'm not getting involved. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I try to, be as nice as possible. And like you said, if it's something that I feel is absolutely nothing to do with me, I just won't comment.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll say it. Don't bring me into it. I haven't commented. It's fuck all to do with me.
Yeah.
Even when people were on my panel talking about stuff. Well, the other night, for example, with Nathan, I've known him.
I heard that, mate. Yeah, I heard. I will go with that.
It's only the last couple of weeks he's come onto mine, and like Vincent jumped up and not white knight and just put in another side across, which is fair enough. And I said from the beginning, unless there's evidence, I'm not going to chastise or point the finger at Nathan. It's not the way I am. I'm not going to chastise somebody on the word of somebody else, just the word of somebody else, because them words could be fucking out the bullshit.
And 9 times out of 10, it isn't it? Let's be honest, Ministry, isn't it? It's just fucking, making bollocks up just to create content in it half the time, like.
Yeah. Well, Ron and Smokey got down to the gist of it the other night on Ron's, and well done for them for doing that. And Mr. Grumpy rescinded some of what he said about Nathan being the doxer and passing information and everything, because by the look of it, it was a big Discord group. So Discord again, it's a big Discord group, so it could have been fucking anybody. And the guy who's having the finger pointed could be just pointing a finger at Nathan to deflect,
Yeah, exactly, mate. I don't see fucking point. I mean, do you know, like, obviously, it's the same as your channel, anybody's channel, like, everybody watches it and people in chat and stuff for entertainment value, don't you? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't understand why. What's the point of doing all this backstage? Do you know what I mean? What seems to like go off? It's fucking stupid, isn't it? It's daft. Yeah. There's no entertainment value in it.
Yeah. The people I talk to sort of backstage, there's no, you're going to go live. You go live, we'll jump on. None of that.
Yeah.
I go live when I want to go live.
That's it, mate. Yeah.
I don't have people tell me what to do. I won't have someone tell me to go live. I won't have someone tell me to kick someone off. I won't have someone tell me to ban people from chat. That just isn't happening.
That's it's your channel, mate, isn't it?
I'm my own person.
Yeah.
Through and through.
But there is like a controlling element, isn't there, within YouTube, I've noticed. I mean, not just in this community, I noticed it with Cesspit and stuff, Exposure TV and stuff.
Yeah.
It's fucking mental. I think things are better, aren't they, when they just... It's like anything else, isn't it? Things are funnier when it's just off cuff, rather than planned and organised.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I'd just rather let it flow. That's why occasionally I'll come on with a topic, but not very often.
Yeah.
I'd rather just let it flow, let people come on, talk about what they want to talk about, whether it be the immigration problem or, well, anything.
I mean,
You
I've
know, I
experienced
don't
it
come on
myself.
with an agenda, you know.
I've experienced it myself, Minister. You know, there's a nasty rumour going about that I'm a fat ball bastard. I ain't got a clue where that comes from, and as soon as I find out,
But I know where mine come from.
it did come from Discord. It come from Weight Watchers.
Mine come from the Northern Shire.
That's beyond the Great Wall. That's beyond Great Wall. You see?
Yeah, I think they're called. I think they're hobbit holes, but in Sunderland they call them bungalows. They call them warden-assisted bungalows, so I don't know what that's about.
Fucking imagine poor warden having to look after it. Oh, for fuck's sake. Do you know, I won't lie, I feel so, even though there's probably people like himself in that building, you never ever hear none of their music out there. Do you know what I mean?
No.
So them poor neighbours, fucking hell, Minister. If they're not in Rampton by now.
Yeah, when he's on one at 4 or 5 in the morning and the dog's barking, they must think, what the hell is going on? Like,
yeah, I don't care how long it took. If you were his neighbours, you'd wait for him and wait for him and wait for him, wouldn't you? Do you know what I mean? He would go missing. Listen, I'm going to jump down because 2 dogs, we've got a sweet little dog we got. Well, our last got. Fucking hell, she's only got one of them little puffy dogs, hasn't she, mate?
Oh,
oh.
And my missus is putting me off until we move.
When are you moving then? Have you got any plans?
Not set in stone yet, but this place is sort of like it's within the next week. I'm going to be getting the valuers in and the auctioneers because it can be listed for say in a month or 2 months' time. I'm waiting for all the paperwork. That's all.
So mate,
waiting for paperwork. But it can be listed before that. So, yeah, I'm gonna get it listed.
What are you doing then? You're going through? Are you auctioning it then, or what?
Yeah, I'm gonna. It's an HMO, so I may be able to get a private sale, but a private sale might take a lot longer.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 3 properties in one, so.
Right.
Morning, Nutter.
Morning.
Hey, up, NOSEY, all right, pal?
Yeah, man, you, mate.
Not so bad, mate. Not so bad. I have only just noticed you've tarted it all up behind you, Nutter, haven't you? Look at that. Fucking hell, fire. He's even got backdrop a lot.
Yep. Big backdrop. Mug shot for Nutter.
Fucking hell.
Plain white mug.
We'll see him in 6 weeks' time, Ministry. He'll have pyros going off and all sorts, Nutter. Fucking hell, fire. It looks good, that. That looks right good.
Yeah, Tim Drake did it for me.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
That's not the travel, because I get mixed up with names. That's not the travelling Tim, is it? No?
Yeah,
different
Tim.
Yeah.
Oh, is that the same lad?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that talented fucker, isn't he? Christ. What did he do? Did he stencil it or what?
No, freehand.
Did he? Fucking, I can't even write on A4 fucking paper, that mate. Am I no else? Christ.
I can't even write my own name, never mind doing it.
I'm the same, mate. I'll be honest with you. We're probably all the same, innit? I don't know if you all lads are the same. All paperwork, you get to a certain age and all paperwork and everything, important stuff, we leave it to missuses. Oh, go and you sort that, love. You're better at that.
Yeah.
And then you suddenly realise you've become a fucking retard. You can't even read.
Yeah, my handwriting's terrible. I'm ambidextrous, so. But I write left-handed, and my writing, unless if I take my time, it's all right. But if it's terrible, if I'm writing fast, it's really bad.
Do you play guitar left-handed or right-handed?
Right-handed.
Yeah, that's like me with most things. You like playing cricket, golf, and stuff like that.
Everything right-handed, apart from writing and drawing. But I can't really draw, to be honest.
It's weird, isn't it, mate? It is weird.
Yeah.
How about masturbating?
Left. I'm going straight up. Left.
Sorry, mate. I couldn't resist. Listen, I'm just gonna off down now because these two little need a walk. I've got to take them a walk, and I'll jump back in later, mate. All right.
Yeah, no worries, shits.
See you later,
No.
Ministry. See you later, pal. See you later, Nutter.
A bit,
See you later.
Chicks. Can you hear me, Minister?
Yeah, I can hear you, yeah.
It's freezing on my end.
It froze when you came on to start off with.
Mate, I think it's just my camera. Yeah, man.
I enjoyed your little walk around yesterday morning.
I couldn't see the chat, so I was just babbling to myself like I usually do. Hang on. I seem like I'm echoing. Hello.
Yeah, you're there.
Oh, good. Yeah, no, so I just had a round showing bit of bobs and butter.
Yeah, I like when people do the outside stuff and just walk around talking because I like to see places that I haven't seen before. So
Same here, that's me. Like when people say I've got nothing to make a video of. Everything they see every day, I don't see ever.
Yeah. When you and Tor were out and about, I think it was last week as well. That was funny when you went past went to the riverside and that.
Yeah, dog shit. He stood in dog shit straight away. If you don't look down when you're walking through the alley, that's why it's called that name.
Oh yeah, everywhere's got a dog shit alley.
Yeah.
I've got one that runs up next to my house, but it's not so much of a dog shit alley anymore because people they've put dog shit bins everywhere, so people haven't got any excuses anymore.
Yeah, they have down there. It's nice and dark alley, so no one really cares. It's been like that since the 80s.
Yeah. Oh, we still got a couple of them,
They do it out my back. They get effectors, man. There's a camera there and everything, and they just take their dog out on the green and just crap where they know the kids play football.
Yeah, you'd be surprised. I live in the middle of town, and there's cameras everywhere and cameras on my house, and it's surprising how many people let their dogs shit just in the middle of town, and don't pick it up. I've always got poo bags in my pocket, even when I'm going up on the mountain where I'm not going to pick it up. I've always got bags in the pocket, like.
Yeah, well, I was seeing some on I think it was the Pennines Mrs. Nick was watching yesterday, and they were like, "You've got to take everything to take it there down."
Yeah, you got to take it all down. Yeah, take it all down with you. Up here, we're pretty lucky. They got quite good, infrastructure of, the actual dog bins. So, but actually on the trig points on the mountain, you gotta take it down with you.
Mad that.
Yeah, but it's surprising how many people walk up. Obviously the mountains are popular because they're easily accessible. But it's surprising how many people just take drinks bottles and that with them and just leave them.
Yeah.
You carried it up there. Just fold it up, put it in your bag, and take it back with you.
Yeah, I'm the same everywhere. Me and luckily my kids are like that now as well. But I'm putting in your pocket. If we go to the beach, we take a bag, bring our rubbish up, and put it when you get the train station.
Yeah. Yeah, I was up yesterday with the dogs and feeding the ducks and whatnot. So any poo bags and that went back in the carrier bag that I had the bread and the veg in and in the bin,
And then the leaves that come in the bag, that's a pound. You might as well not pick it up. Then get it and then fling it in the tree or something. You might as well just leave it on the ground, it'll disappear.
Yeah, Zara didn't believe me that, down this way, it is a dog shit alley, and it's like from a main road down to, it's like a cut through down to by the river and then up to another little village, and down there people pick up their turds in bags but just fling them in the tree, and Zara didn't believe me that there was fucking a dog shit bag tree, you know what I mean?
There is one of them, or 2 or 3 of them in Borough as well.
Yeah, it's
don't want the bags.
Fucking right, there's a few here as well.
Man, StreamYard's just work.
I think StreamYard are updating. When I logged in this morning, it was all different to log in. It was like you know your login code, because I always log out.
Log out.
Yeah, I always log out because otherwise you don't want people coming backstage and fucking me as shit, which they can if you leave your live chat up.
Yeah.
So I always I have my live chat replay off, and I log out every time. But they've changed the login process as well. I've noticed this morning, so I don't know what else they've changed.
They all look the same really to me, but to be honest, do mine on my phone. It'd be different if I put it on a laptop or something.
Yeah, I'm on a PC, so
Not like a PC. We had one missing, not so don't touch it. I eventually touched it, bro.
any plans today, Nutter?
Not a thing. I'm bored. I've got no really to do.
Yeah, so I'll just sit and waiting for my missus's INR nurse to come around.
Yeah. Yeah, just two little ones are coming back tea time. I think they're at my mum's. Two big ones are up, but they've both disappeared upstairs.
Yeah. Now I've noticed in the chat that a few schools have started going back already by the look of it.
Scotland haven't.
Yeah, I think it was Robert and yeah, that was commenting that the schools in Scotland have gone back. Yeah.
Because they start 2 weeks before ours.
Yeah. Yes, John. Scaffolding poles flying around out the back next door.
I was going to say, Jesus, how windy is it?
It's nice today. The sun's out today.
It's all right. It's a bit overcast. It's not raining. It's a little bit.
Yeah, it was nice yesterday, broken cloud, but we're supposed to have a few nice days here, and then two storms are going to hit us at once on Friday in South Wales, I think.
Where is everybody? It's like
God
people
knows.
are still in bed or something, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. I think they were all up all night listening to all the Discord and WhatsApp revelations.
Oh, I had Discord. I couldn't work it. WhatsApp, I've got it and I can work it, but I don't know how to give anybody the WhatsApp. I'll get somebody who I don't know.
WhatsApp I'm alright with because it's just, you know, a phone number. Discord, I downloaded it for about 5 minutes. Couldn't use it. Couldn't set up my own server. Fucking ditched it immediately. I thought there's no point. If it's that complicated set up, there's no point.
And I didn't know whether anybody was talking to me, whether anybody could see. I know I reckon they put a few pink aliens in some people's chats. That's about it.
Yeah.
So I just left it. No good for me. Facebook got hacked, so I don't use that no more. So I'm only on YouTube. And WhatsApp, there's a few people got my WhatsApp thing, but I can't just give them my number out.
No. That's very, very limited number of people on YouTube know my number. Very, very limited.
Plus, I don't know my number anyway. I'm after an England next week.
Oh, nice. Are you going to see Marvin here?
Oh, definitely. Well, every day that Al's doing the show.
Nice. You going for a family holiday?
Yeah, go Monday, come back Friday.
Oh, wicked. They're the ones I like. They're the I prefer short breaks like that, to be honest.
Yeah, well, the weekend, just to get the Friday night, Saturday and Sunday, that cost as much as it would for the 5 days during the week.
Yep. Yeah.
So, but I fell in, didn't I? I went to Tom Bowler and won that Hot Wheels thing from shop. I put it on eBay and got 900 quid for it. So I only had to put 300 towards it to get the full holiday.
Nice find that, or nice win, I should say. Not nice find, nice win.
Now we've got these like Hot Wheels bikes still in the box and all that I played with.
Yeah, I remember you showing them on a live stream.
Yeah, man, can't fall off the bat.
Yeah.
Now in the second-hand shop more than he used to be.
Yeah, I bought. He's got a couple of things missing, but I bought a Buzz Lightyear, original Buzz Lightyear, I saw him in a charity shop window for £5. And they're not a lot more on eBay. They're about 20 quid in the condition I've got him.
Yeah.
But I'll just keep hold of him. You know.
I've got a 1990s Fairby still in the box in the cupboard there. Never been played with or opened now.
Yeah.
But they're not worth much at the moment.
No, that's it. You know, in the box more, but you know, if
Yeah.
Buzz was in, he's probably 50 quid at most, with all his bits. So, you know, it's not.
I know. I have bought all. I think I bought Buzz Lightyear about 3 times over my life with the kids. You think I could? They never even really played with the things.
Yeah, all my kids had all the Toy Story stuff because obviously they were little when it all came out the first time. But yeah, I saw him. I had to have him, you know.
Yeah.
But I am a bugger for charity shops anyway. I love going in for a snoop.
I do. But I come out with a load of crap, like half pint glasses and loads of stuff I've got stuck in the shed.
Yeah, I try not to. I try not to buy too much tap from them, but sometimes you can't help it.
I do, but then if I'm going out, if I don't plan out, I always like to go out with £2, whatever it is on the tombola here, give us some tickets. And then you end up just winning tax, so you end up still going. But yeah, I bought Mrs. Nutter the other day, one of them like Baboosh house in Russia, but it's a vintage Disney one with Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. It was only £3
Oh,
in the set, but not worth much. About £5 on eBay.
yeah.
But keep it. Good thing. Disney's never going to go out, is it?
No. It's crazy down here that you know, certain places have better charity shops.
Yeah, some charity shops have the computer in the back, and they'll go on eBay and they'll get the price for what they're, and they'll put crazy prices on them.
Yeah, yeah, they do. But yeah, down here, you know, not far from me, it's, you know, I'm on the Monmouthshire border, and Monmouthshire's quite posh. So the charity shop in Monmouthshire, you get all crag hoppers gear, you know, in the clothing and all. You know, Dalton and Worcester and stuff in crockery and stuff. You know, it's crazy. I always like to have a look this time of year, just for fleeces, winter fleeces, just to last me the winter. And it's surprising the brands that you can get that never been worn.
I go looking for flat caps. Me, our lass hates it. She's like, no, because it's probably someone's granddad's cap, and they give all these clothes to the second-hand shop. But,
That's all right.
So I thought, still, it's my cap now.
Yep.
Yeah, I like getting caps out of there. Oh. Yeah, stop jumping. Sorry, I'm reading your chat there.
Morning, bare bones.
See this way. Morning, bare bones. How we doing, mate? That's working now. See, froze earlier, went mental. Yeah, it looks all right now.
Yeah, no, it's still on the tea. Mine's empty. I expect my missus will be shouting in a minute when she's on her machine.
If I haven't got a cup of tea, then there's something wrong.
Yeah, and I've already had a big, massive mug of coffee and a tea, so I'm definitely due another tea.
Yeah. Right, so, well, last night I was playing the Xbox and Mrs. Nutter said, oh, do you want a cup of tea? I was like, no. Everybody who was in the party was like, what do you mean, no? You just said no to a cup of tea.
Yeah, one thing I haven't done for a bit is been on the PlayStation.
Oh, we got the Xbox and play that Warzone, is it, or something? Yeah, Warzone.
Yeah.
So, I play more for the crack, me, just to have a laugh and see people get angry when I get shot or jump off buildings. So,
Yeah.
get on the roof and I'll jump off. No.
Yeah, I've been I haven't for a couple of weeks, but doing GTA 5 with a couple of people off YouTube. But yeah, I'm going to start Modern Warfare 2, but I think I might stream it Just do level for level sort of thing.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
couldn't because I swear too much when I'm on the Xbox. And I've tried GTA. That's mad. That.
Yeah, I do swear a lot on the PlayStation, but on GTA, I'll play GTA 5 online, but I won't play
Got like a
publicly. I'll make I'll just play it
yeah.
as if I'm playing I'll put it on a private server, invite only.
Yeah,
And then I can invite friends then if I want to, or I can just go around doing the missions and whatnot. Because otherwise, you
yeah,
just get people randomly shooting you from 3 miles away, and that can get annoying when you're trying to do a mission.
that's all I get. So I step out my house, I get some text, I eventually get 2 streets away, and then somebody comes down from an aeroplane and bombs my car.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I've done that on GTA. Come out of the casino, get in my car, and then bang. You know.
Yeah. Blow. I'm like, no, it's just a nuisance. But then when I play by myself, I end up getting killed off by the police anyway because I'm on the wrong side of the road. I'm running people over and also.
Yeah.
I like broad petrol stations up.
Yeah, I don't mind a bit of the I'm gonna do a bit of either the Modern Warfare 2 or Call of Duty World War 2. I'll probably do
Yeah,
the online zombies or something.
Black Ops is alright for zombies. That Cold War.
Yeah, I got that one as well, yeah.
You'll have to see if you can add me. I think I'm Boss Nutter 1975. So you should be able to add me, shouldn't you?
Yeah, I should be, yeah. I'll have to reload it on the
You know.
PlayStation.
I play well with Lordy doesn't play as much now, but mainly with Gritsy and Blue Nose.
Yeah, I
So
should stock up on a more recent FIFA as well.
yeah, well,
FIFA
only
19 I've got.
you haven't got Xbox, have you? On Xbox, the
No.
Game Pass, the latest FIFA anyway, because the new one's coming out in about a month.
Oh, I might be able to get it on PlayStation 3 then, with my PlayStation Plus.
Yeah, maybe, yeah. Because I don't know, because we haven't got EA no more, have we? We used to have an EA thing, but now that's gone on to Game Pass on the Xbox. Everything's gone on to that.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm going to jump down because I'm bringing me a ministry. Catch you in a minute.
Yeah, no worries, not there. I've still got my wooden spoon and I'm still none the wiser about last night. Where's my spoon gone? Let's get my spoon back out. See if we can get someone on. See if we can tempt anyone with our wooden spoon. Shall I? Won't I? I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I was going to hit myself on the head with a spoon then. I ain't doing it. Not on camera. And anyway, it'll probably ring like the moon when they fired a missile at it. It'll ring like a bell. There's nothing in there. It'll just go dong. I think I'm going to open YouTube Music again. I'm not going to put a tune on. I'm just going to open it up ready for when my missus nurse gets here. I don't want to collect too many copyright claims. Not YouTube, like they'll start fucking crying and give me warnings and stuff. Just queuing this up and getting rid of the adverts and pausing. Pause. Oh, that one's got lyrics. Get rid of that. Yeah, so like Nat said, it's exceptionally quiet this morning. Everyone must have been absolutely glued last night and couldn't pull themselves away to go to bed. Ron was flying. It was fucking 3 o'clock or something that I popped in the chat, and it was flying. There was like 70 odd people in the chat, and the chat was flying. It was flying. Yeah, it's gone all quiet. Workmen outside must have finished with their little bit of scaffold. I don't know whether they can't be taking it down because it's all act off ready for render. So unless the rendering team are gonna bring in a cherry picker, I presume it'll be. I doubt it'll be straight rendered. It'll probably be clad with insulation first. You know, them square block stuffs, and they K render over the top of it. But the I've worked with my plumber mate and drilling into K render and fitting taps is not easy. K render is very dry and very brittle. And very aerated to make it stick to the fucking wall when they blow it on. Muted then, just talking to Mrs. Ministry about a breakfast order. She's having delivery and insisted that I have some, even though I had bad guts last night. So I'm going to have a burger for breakfast. A plain burger, no cheese, no onions. Fuck all. The dog's going to be having half of it. But, you know, burgers for breakfast. America. Morning, John and Kendra. Morning. I'm still waiting. I've got my shit spoon out. Waiting. Terry Sturt. Yeah, got tea orders. Mrs. Ministry be ready for tea in 15 minutes and counting. Don't know why I'm messing with my grinder because I can't smoke until the nurses have been. Boo! Boo hiss. Boo hiss, boo hiss. Yeah, I got some catching up to do this afternoon with Mr. D's clips and any Yogi clips. And it'll be interesting to see if there's any sort of replies or retort, you know, see if there's any retractions. Yeah, I saw clip of Jason. I don't even know what Jason and Joe were arguing about even, but I don't think that lasted very long. I'll have to have a look for that bag, man. I've been listening to all sorts again lately. 70s prog, 80s, 90s hip hop mostly, and early dance, as you can tell. I've been putting on the streams a bit lately. Oh, I'll have to have a look back, man. I'll have to go back and have a look. Oh, fucking hell, Andy. That shit don't work on me. That Gaviscon don't work on me. Not at all. Absolute fucking dog shit. Does not work for my acid reflux in the slightest. Got to be fucking Nexium's tablets. I'm gonna find my top a minute. It's gone a bit chilly sat by this open window. Don't know what I've done with it. Oh, that's better. Underlayer. Got the window open. It is nice out there, but shaded out the back, so cool breeze coming through the window. Morning, Paul. Let's put my mic back on. Little clippy mic, don't do bad. It's 12 quid. Little USB-C. So it'll probably fit in my phone as well. Windows open everywhere. Well, it is extremely fucking chilled this morning. Extremely quiet. Ah, there we go. based is at the Straddy by the look of it.
All hands on because it's part.
Right, I'll mute that because I don't want to get any sort of copyrights while I'm looking. Yeah, it looks like based is live, and it looks like the security have gone in the title, so all scum security have left. Hashtag Straddy Park Hotel. Ooh, need a signal booster there, Welshie. Does need a little bit of a signal booster there. Yeah. It's been quiet, especially during the day, Bagman. Especially during the day. Everything seems to be after sort of 9:30, 10 o'clock at night, you know. There seems to be lots of open slots in the afternoon and evening. Not that there's any sort of slots, but you know what I mean. It's that's why I've done a couple of evenings because there's just been nothing going on. And give some people somewhere to have a giggle, comment, and whatever. Yeah, Bagman. I've got it on my second screen, so I haven't got the audio on, but I am looking. So I'm not really sure what's going on, whether there's police vehicles in the hotel, so whether the police have taken over security. Oh, Bagman, I watched Flavs for about 5. You know, I don't know what's going on over there. I really don't. Took everyone's spanners, which is fair enough. I've done that. But yeah, I really don't know what's going on over there with the chat and that at the minute. It's seems to be going off. Yeah. Oh well, she's off up into the hotel now. Going in for a look now. The security's gone. Yeah, sorry for being quiet. Yeah, well, she signals pretty bad, but he's around the hotel. So God knows whether they've replaced security with police. God knows.
Wow, no wonder there's rats everywhere. Look at this. Lisa clipped this for me, lovely. So.
Oh yeah, they got it. It's the back around the hotel is fucking filthy. Rats everywhere. There's rat traps out, big ones. Oh, there my missus ordering her breakfast. Cheeseburger. Yeah, but yeah, wow. Well, I hope the hotel wasn't like that before they shut it to paying fucking customers. Yeah, now they've removed security. People going in everywhere. Is Plod? Is that Plod? No, not Plod. Locals, come have a look. Big up, Andy. Get rid of that. Don't need to watch that. Yeah, cheeseburger breaky K9. No, just a plain one for me. Yeah, my missus hasn't been well or eating properly, so she's treating herself to a burger van burger, which they'll deliver. So me and the dog are having a plain burger, so just a dry bun with a fucking patty in it. Yeah, I've been pinging some out the back of mine where my brother's chicks are gone. And they were coming over the fucking graveyard to get some food. Yeah, I've pinged a few and none have turned up since. So, yeah, air rifle's got a bit of an airing lately. Pool C, I've got rid of it. I could probably flash it up, but I wouldn't want to show it without Welshman's permission. Morning. Morning, JD.
All right, mate. I'm about to get me classic fucking wine bottle opener. I've got some 19 crime. Somehow I got extra money. That's my electric bottle opener. Batteries.
Oh, nice.
I have to work out how to use it, but if I'm lucky. Oh, no, hold on. I don't know if you can see it. Check this out. Look, watch.
Fuck me, it spins the bottle and everything.
Batteries are shit, obviously. Fucking hell. I'm desperate.
Fuck me, whatever that is, it's got a skeleton on the bottle. That's gonna be good.
Oh, fucking! It's the 13 crimes, isn't it?
Is that wine? Is it?
It's worked. Oh, let's see how good this shit is. Obviously, red wine with
red vinegar, is it?
Sugar-free cherry. Oh, no, it's not. But yeah, I mean, my landlord said 20 years ago, yeah, let me get my camera because of my connection. He went, oh, it's so nobody uses corks anymore. Oh, funny enough, we fucking do. And I didn't. I've got one of those waiters' friends somewhere, but that electric one, it just needed batteries. It's not as good as it used to be, but it is what it is.
It'll do.
I bought one, in my sister's 50th birthday party. I bought her one of these. Think about it. I bought her one of these. I wrapped it up and says, I've actually put batteries. That was a cunt in them days. That was a sister. So and everything. Is it a vibrator? How dare you buy your sister a vibrator? When is it a vibrator? And actually, the hint was I bought her a bottle of wine as well. So, but yeah, she liked it. We used to get on with each other. Now we don't, obviously. This is a fucking cowbad bitch. This fucking red wine, I don't know. I'm going to have to eat some food.
Get some cheese down you with it.
Yeah, thank God I got the whiskey. But no, what it was, I went to the bank, I checked the balance. And for some reason, I've got an extra £30 in the bank. I went, fuck it, I'll treat myself. So I thought, I'll try this 19 crimes. Because, it's got this thing on the back. I'm not going to show you the label. Yeah. It's got this. You see that barcode?
Yeah.
If I put my phone on that, then it lights up and it tells you a story about this drink. All 19 crimes. So I took these companies, got the data.
Is it sweet red or dry one?
£10. It's £10 a bottle minimum.
So that's the dry one then.
But he because he's he went to Asda and filmed all the labels with the app, and it literally lights up the front. It's a gimmick where they can charge you. To me, I could get that for £5.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it grows on you, I suppose. The first glass is always disgusting. Then you get used to it. Plus, I don't smoke anymore, so I'm fucking breathing in smells now. How the fuck that happens? I don't know.
Oh, your taste buds and your sense of smell come back when they go.
It's been a year, and then I don't vape anymore. That's been about 7 weeks, and I can breathe. I can take a deep breath, and I can smell stuff. I know when the girls are cooking downstairs. I know I can guess what Neil's cooking in the microwave. I know what fucking Chris is eating. It's fucking weird, you know. And I walk through the streets because it's like fucking fast food central, and it's an abundance of smell. I'm just not used to it. Fucking weird. I bought a pizza the other day, and it's salty. Fucking 3-4 months ago, I wouldn't have tasted the salt.
No, probably wouldn't have been able to taste it in the salt in
I
the
know
tea.
salt's good because I'm an alcoholic, but for $5.99, it's a 10-inch pizza. It was a mega feast for $5.99. I've got 5 chicken wings and a can of Pepsi for $5.99. Can't fucking grumble. I was going to go off so Neil, but Neil bought his own, so that worked out well. I'm really not sure about this fucking wine. It's a fucking wine.
Even when I did,
your day tonight,
I wasn't a fan of wine.
Like that.
What's that?
Oh Jesus! Yeah, sorry about the other night. You know, with Gamer, he just winds me up.
Oh no, fuck him.
Fucking cunt.
No, fuck him.
He's a nosy fucking cunt. He's got no right. That's what I won't go on a channel with him on it. He does it all the time. I don't ask him to show me proof of what he did to his mother, because there will be a crime photo which his lawyer would have, or solicitor would have got a copy of. I should be saying that, but it's relentless. Show me proof that he was married. Show me this. Show me that. He just winds me up. And the 2 girls came up. They noticed I was angry. They calmed down. Do you know what I mean? They saw me being angry, and that's Gamer. That's why I don't go on side checks anymore, because he lets him on 24/7. So I don't go on side checks anymore.
Yeah, Gamer was having a dig at me the other night or the other morning on an American channel. Well, I just take it in my stride and make a laugh out of it, you know. How's the magic mushrooms?
I mean, he's got a dog, and I'm gonna. Yeah. We've got any of them. Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna take the piss out of him. But who calls a dog after a can of beer? Heineken, and that will wind him up. It's not Heineken. I'll wind him up like he winds me up. And there you go.
Yeah, like I said, he had a dig at me the other day, but I make a little fucking laugh out of it. But I won't take offence with him, you know. But it's different.
Look how he's treating,
asking about your fucking
look how he's treating
your wife and that.
Look how
it's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's like, show me proof. Show me your wedding photos. Show me this. Show me that. He wasn't invited. Why do I have to prove to him anything? But he just he's relentless with it.
You don't have to prove a thing.
For fucking months.
Yeah, don't have to prove a thing.
Before I left, even Laura stood up for me. And me and Laura don't get on. But I caught the bit where she went, Gamer, you're out of order. So that is what it is. You know, we don't like each other. She slagged me off, and I'm like, I'm like a mirror. If you slag me off, I will reflect what you do to me, but I'll just do it better. I'm a nasty bastard, I am.
Big up, Angus.
Well, I met a lovely woman. I think her name was Gemma or Emma. I wasn't fucking listening. She had this beautiful dog, a puppy, an American pit bull type with blue eyes. And she went in the pack. She was the only one with blue eyes. I says, I've got to have it. But she's from Chad, which is a rough area where I live. In other words, women, they'll beat you up before your husband can beat you up. That's how strong we are, you know what I mean? And but she had tattoos all over her. She had beautiful eyes. I went, come on my channel. Let's slag people off. And hopefully she will. Hopefully she's going to come on, because girls from Chad, they don't take fucking prisoners. This area is rough. Yeah, where I live, you're going to get stabbed and stuff. But if you want to see a strong woman, you go to a place called Chaddiston. They don't fucking beat about, and they'll teach you how to swear. You know. Oh. Yeah. I'm not sure about this.
If you're all right, I'm going to just mute myself for a couple of minutes to make my missus a cuppa.
Yeah, no worries, mate. No worries. I'll talk to myself. I'm good at doing that.
I'll only be a couple of minutes.
American pit bulls. You can replay it. Yeah, hold on. Oh, comments. There we go. I'm trying to fucking work this out. I was drunk from the other night, allegedly. We've got that one live. There we go. Well, there we go. Let's see who we've got. What, James? How you doing, brother? Mr. Beautiful Blue Eyes. Oh, it's Mr. Beautiful Blues. Yeah, Blue Eyes. Good enough for me. Bagman. Angus. All right, brother. You look like you're Scottish, in my opinion. We've got Bagman. We've got the legend auditor. Yoga's Word. I don't think he's done a video of me. I'm disappointed. We've got John and Kendra. How you doing? We've got, yeah. I put, did you auditor? Seriously? Because I went to the bank, mate, and I went, there's extra fucking money in the bank. I was with Neil. I took Neil there. Obviously, it's an off license. I can get away with it. I can go at like 3 o'clock in the morning. Did you, auditor? Anyway, I spent it on 19 crimes, which is a bottle of red wine, £9.50. Obviously, I got it reduced in price. It was £10.50, but then I had to pay £2 for the fucking thing to open the bastard. I've got a waiter's friend. Yeah. It looks like a fucking, a lot of it's all there you go, look. It's a corkscrew. Oh, it's got a reverse. Who needs manual work when you got one of these bad boys? No, I gave my sister one of these on her 50th birthday. She's like 10 years ago. But look, I said I put batteries in it. I told you the story, didn't I? She thought it was a vibrator. I went, take the hint. There's a bottle of wine with it. And she loved it. So the next day, I thought it was a vibrator. It's a shame I don't talk to the bitch, because that's what she is. Did you put fucking thank you. AMG, thank you, mate. Thank you. Because it was like a shock. I went, fuck you. I went, fuck this. I thought, I can't afford 19 crimes. But you know what's his name? Brummy J. All right. Oh, yeah, how doing? You know him? He swears by it. I thought it was brilliant. And it's fun. I know now not to buy it again, but then again, who knows? Yeah, I think the second bottle will work. But I got whiskey instead, so I'll let you go. Well, I got my takeaway dinner. I got a free can of Pepsi. I don't mess about. So I didn't go for the big one, but it's still expensive because I've got enough Coke for one of these bad boys. Yeah, let me take the camera off. Obviously, I'm going to have that. I ain't pretty fall asleep. One of the girls has just come back, so I've got to be quiet. Yeah, I've got to work out the fucking schedule. She's obviously working nights if she come back at 8 o'clock in the mornings. Do you know what I mean? But I don't know how to fucking be an uncle to two Sikh girls. It's fucking confusing. English girls, my nieces, you just ignore them. And that's it. I don't know what fucking to do with fucking Sikh girls. Do I run downstairs and say, yeah, you're safe? Obviously, they know my no hugging rule. Yeah, I told them that straight away. I don't hug. Funerals, I hug. But none of this touchy-feely shit. Oh. Ooh, I met a girl. Sounded really posh. And she's from the West Country or whatever she calls it. And I used to have a friend called Brummy Jace. And I used to say like, you talk like a cat. Meow, yow doing. And she fucking instantly went, meow, yow doing. And she did the same. But then she spoke really posh. You know what I mean? And I'll be honest with you, she's stunningly beautiful. And she's a regular at my new shop now. Because I only do beautiful. You know what I mean? I don't do fucking ugly. I hate tattoos. But this Emma or Gemma, she had a beautiful dog. A good taste in beautiful dogs, which is good. And she had tattoos all over her. But tell you now, I hate tattoos on women. But thankfully, she had a boyfriend, so I couldn't make a move on her. I don't need the fucking stress of women. Fuck me. There's 3 women in my life now, and all of them are not my religion. I don't know how to fucking deal with fucking these women. Of course I fucking don't. I'm not a fucking genius. A mind reader, if you like. See, I was brought up with 5 women in my life. My mother, obviously, she's awesome. And then my sisters. They used to bully the shit out of me because I was the baby. Do you know what I mean? Oh, give me a cuddle. I fucking hate that shit. And I blame my sisters. I do, Angus. I don't really know what this fucking wine's like. I'm definitely going to get my phone charged up. That's fucking me up. Yeah, it won't charge up. Really fucking way. Oh, I found a new fucking vape. Found this on the street. I obviously broke it within fucking seconds. But it's got one of these. Look, check this out. Warning. I don't care if anything comes out of it. Long as it fucking flashes. But you know, before, when it was working, before I broke it, it was multicolored. It was like a fucking disco. Fucking brilliant, in my opinion. What else have I done? Yeah, I met that girl, Gemma, and she's going to join on my panel. We're going to have a laugh because we can swear on my chat. I met this girl, speaks posh. Oh, I'm from Birmingham. Anyway, and she can talk like that fucking Brummy Jays. All right, mate. Hey, how are you doing? She talks like that. She's going to be fun. I don't do boring people. The girls, yeah, they're going to teach me Punjabi. That's going to be fun, Anna. Well, I've got some toast here. I've mixed some. I've got a bit pot of the pizza on the table. Yeah.
Cheers, lady. Sorry about that. A bit longer than I thought it would be.
Oh, you didn't know? Oh, you're all right, mate? Yeah, I was just telling a boring story. I met a girl, and she spoke really posh. She went, "You got a Birmingham, a slight twang to your accent." I've got a friend. I used to have a friend. You know, Brummy Jace. We don't get on with each other anymore. Anyway, I says he's from the Black Country. And I'm like, all right, mate. When he sounds like he's a cat. Meow, yow doing. And she fucking came in. She went, yeah, I'm actually, she goes, she's from the Black Country. but she worked in London and she was posh. And she went, yeah, me, how you doing? And I went, and she laughed. And I tell you now, I don't do fucking ugly. Even the girl with the beautiful dog, had tattoos, all sorts. She was beautiful. She had a boyfriend though. Thank God. I can't deal with fucking women. I've got enough of the fuckers now. I've got 3 women that are gonna wrap me around the little finger. Honest to God.
Yeah, women have a way of doing that, don't
wraps
they?
me around a little finger like with brother and sister. You see, and then the 2 girls, they're like 21, 22, 23, 24, whatever. Yeah. They love talking to me, but because I'm a meat eater, I just wanted to do nice things. Like I don't even do my own pots, but I'm prepared to do. I'll wash their pots. And they said yesterday, do not touch our things. We are quite capable of cleaning our own pots. How fucking strong is that? They fucking told me to my face in a nice, kind way. Do you know what I mean? Hi, JJ. How you doing, brother? It's a responsibility, though. I mean, my nieces, I know how to. My nieces, yeah, all I have to do is maybe have a sharp knife on me, same with the Sikhs, but I don't know how to cope with these girls. Do you know what I mean? It's a different custom. Yeah. It's a different religion. You know, my ex-wife had to be. She was Muslim. She had to be chaperoned 24 hours. I don't know. Hi, JJ. I don't know if that's what these girls, you know, I don't know if I have to run down when I hear the door. Are you okay? Are you safe? I don't know what to do. It's going to take me fucking ages.
No, if you know,
I need to learn.
Students, are they there at uni?
We need a line. We need a line of communication, and we're going to get there. We're going to get there. As long as they know that I want them in, because you know, I've been just fucking. Look at those, sorry. Look at me, right? I'm in a whiskey now. Yeah. Look at me. I'm like a mirror. I'm swearing too much. I don't do that in real life, you know. I do say stuff on my videos, but that's content. But these girls are hearing me. Hey, Kelly, I don't want to be that person. So you will see a kind and nicer person, which could ruin my channel. But you know something? As long as my stress levels don't go up, ministry.
Yeah.
Oh, bollocks, that fell on the floor. It's a remote control. I can't be asked. I don't want to watch TV. You know, it's going to benefit me. But it is a multiple occupancy, which you know about. Yeah. Pinky said to me, I went, there's a spare room, get a bloke in here so I could have a male friend. And she went, no. She went, no, which means no. It's going to be women only. And you're going to have to be the uncle. I went, fuck, I didn't know about that. It basically means I need to sharpen my knives up, if you know about Sikhs.
Yeah. Morning, JJ. Okay, morning.
Got me, mate. What's happening, son? I'm up here to give you one. I'm up here. Hello, Shady, mate. Ministry, I'm so sorry. Yesterday, when I accidentally fucking timed you out, it was an accident, brother. I'd never do that to you.
Yeah, I know that.
All right, brother. Just makes me feel
I'd expect an headshot from Mr. VB, but you know.
Definite accident. I'd never do that to you. So what is happening?
I'm just trying to get information on what was going on last night.
Oh yeah, I've just seen a little clip of that. Old Dave got himself in a bit of a kerfuddle, hasn't he?
Yeah, I'll just watch the clip later.
That's why you don't talk too much to these females, because they're going to get you.
The female of the species.
Yeah, they're going to get you.
You know, I saw where they were taking the piss out of Agent X. That's a no-no. And Zara B. That's a no-no. You know, don't do it. In my opinion. You know what I mean? It's fucking YouTube,
it swings and roundabouts, Shady. It swings and roundabouts. You know, I said earlier to shit, you know, I'm in one WhatsApp group with just a few people, and we just have a bit of a laugh and a little bit of a bitch, but nothing too
Yeah.
heavy. You know what I mean? It's just like a jiggle, you know, silly gifts and
the
stuff like that.
This is, I mean, in real life, when I put all my videos up, yeah, you see the one with the police how I interact. Yeah, I'm a nice guy in real life. YouTube just makes me toxic. I'm like a mirror. You attack me, I do the same back, and I look like the bad guy. That's why I've not been on YouTube as much. You know, I only go on channels that I trust, like yours. You know what I mean? And I'd go on JJ's.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I don't really go on many channels at all anymore. Very few you see me on a panel lately, innit?
Yeah. Yeah.
I just can't do it all no more. It's just I don't get it. Mostly all the anger and the toxicity. I mean, it brings in numbers. The only thing it does is bring in numbers, and that's what I think most of it was about. So
yeah,
I don't see it no more. And when you start attacking women, children, and fucking people's partners, to me, if you're doing that and allowing it to happen as an host on there, you're partly responsible.
Yeah.
Like what you done the other day, Ministry. I saw something and you took the guy off straight away. Forget who it was now, but when they mentioned someone's partner and you just took them off, boom, and I thought, yeah, that is the way you run a channel. That's how you do it, because you are responsible. If you allow them to carry on attacking someone else's partner or woman or children, all that, you are definitely responsible as well as the host, because you have the power to take them off.
Yeah. Well, I sort of loosened up a bit with my chat and panel from when I started. So I've had to knuckle down a little bit. I think it was AJ that I was pulling on and off the other day, but I've done it to him and I've done it to others when as soon as they mention addiction or partners or kids, boom, off.
You're giving them all the opportunity not to do that, and you brought them up, you brought them back and said, look, if you do it again, you're off, and then eventually you just took them straight off. And I thought, fuck me, way to go, Ministry. That's morals, man. That's proper, that's steadfast, that's like proper. And that's the way it should be on here, but it's not, is it?
I mean,
sorry, chap, door a minute.
I mean, Gamer, he loves to use the non-word. He loves to do it. He's got no proof against me, but he admits there must have been evidence. The police would have had evidence taken to court. So it took 9 months. I don't fucking do that to him. But JJ, he wants to know basically what my wife's religion is. He wants marriage fucking stuff. He wants to see the marriage certificate. And I'm thinking, who the F are you? Yeah? I told you.
You need to do that. You need to do? Just block him. Just block him so you can't see his things on channels. And whenever he's on a panel, don't go on the panel when he's there. That's simple fact. That's what you need to do, because it's none of his business what he wants to see. Who's need to ask you anything about that, what you want to see? There's lots of people on here. Well, I just don't even go on the panels if they're on the panel.
Yeah, no right at all to ask about.
I've told you.
None whatsoever. Who the fuck are these people on here to think that they can demand things from you? Who are they? Unless you want to do something to prove a point, that's up to you. But who the fuck is anyone here to demand anything from you? They're just people on the end of a fucking phone, and they're saying, "No one is in it." Fuck off, you mug. Who the fuck are you fucking mug, to try and tell me and dictate to me what you are going to do and what you're going to do? Fuck off.
Yeah. I trust you two. I'll tell you two the story. Someone's going to clip it like Yogi. Yeah. My ex-wife is Sunni Muslim in Beirut.
Yogi is the business, mate. Trust me. He's a diamond geezer.
Yeah. So I'll tell you that. Yeah. We was legally married in a registry office because she's a Muslim and I'm a Christian. We couldn't do it in a church. Yeah. So I'll tell you that. So there is no marriage bloody pictures. I've got a hard drive with them on, but I'm not going to get that out. Oh, shit.
You're not getting it, Sadie. You don't even have to say that. That's your personal private life. That's fine. If you haven't got to say that. You don't have to say that to anyone. Just carry on chatting on here, doing what you're doing, and you have not got to explain that, say that, or even tell us. That's your private life. No one's fucking business about that, is it? It's a marriage, man. You got married. Fucking hell. What the
JJ, but
fuck is it?
it's just like,
Was they invited? Was anyone on here? Was there anyone on here invited to your wedding? No? Well, then fuck them.
no one was invited, apart from my sister and my closest friends.
Well, there you
The
go.
registry office. Why spend too much money? Do you know what I mean?
There you go.
And I had an idiot friend that fucking fucked my camera up. So there was not a lot of photos because this was 20 years ago. And I had a digital camera. I've got one that it's going to look good when I'm not going to, batteries, it's going to drain. You know, you can take 24 food again. The fuck is this shit about? Yeah, but it's not shawarma kebab.
Burger for breakfast.
Not shawarma for £3, is it? It looks like it's fucking. Honest to God, if you know where I live, that looks like a fucking sandwich of shit. That's my opinion. When you have a shawarma kebab, Kurdish shawarma, when you have one of them, you'll never have anything else. And I'm telling you, you've seen the video. It's on my video, and I'm literally sitting next to fucking trash on a brick wall, eating it. And I'm telling you now, that's what we get for £3 in the hood. Fucking beautiful. JJ gave me 20 quid. He says, get yourself 2 burgers. I got fucking 10 burgers for that fucking money. Every day, I was having 2 a day, JJ.
Well, you was really down on your luck at that time, weren't you? You didn't have no food, no nothing. And you looked really ill. You're looking a lot better lately because you're eating, I suppose. But you should eat, man.
No, the dog stuffed. He's getting his half a burger.
No, let me show you. I've either got liver disease, but look at my face. Yeah. Oh bollocks! Camera. Oh, I bought a new camera which I can twist and shit. Everybody says you got colour. It's because I don't smoke anymore. Hannah?
What's happened to your lips?
Smoke.
Oh, is that the?
I've got an
I think he's being consumed by his moustache, JJ.
It's like fucking some naughty birds got hold of you with a little bit of fucking.
Thankfully, yeah, but thankfully.
What's that disease you get with all the cold sores?
They can't stain my gums.
Yeah, you've been up the little brasses, haven't you? Look, I can see it. You've been kissing and telling. Fucking that. Listen, keep yourself well groomed. Look after yourself, right? Do what you're doing, but you know when you're ready, you'll do what you're going to do. I know that. If you don't want to die, do you? Then
you know this. You know this. You know.
Yeah, get yourself some little clothes. Just groom it up a little. Just make it, tweak it up a little. Make it look a bit sharp. And that'd be nice, that beard.
Yeah, no, this 5 JJ.
Thing is with beards, you've got to look after them. You've got to trim them up. Isn't that right, Ministry? You've got to make them look sharp.
His long hair.
Yeah.
And the beard. So, the girls love this beard, but not English girls go, shave it off. You look ugly.
Well, when what you do, you just trim them up. You don't have to shave them off. You trim them up. You keep them well groomed. You look after them, and you just make the appearance look a bit better. You don't have to shave it off. Beards are the in thing nowadays, isn't they? It's the Viking look, isn't it? People love all that.
Yeah.
So just as long as you just have a little shave round it, you don't have to shave it off. What you do is just round the sides and that. You just keep it well trimmed up, make it look otherwise, because when it looks unkempt, it just looks like a big beard, like someone on the street would have that ain't got all the facilities. But you've got a roof over your head, so you can go in the mirror each day and you can just trim it, make it look good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, ladies do love a well-trimmed beard.
Now I've got 3 women in my life.
I think I've got that. I used to work in a rehab, and I was also in this rehab once, right? If you didn't shave and make and do it every day, you had to do this every day. You had to shave and groom up and make yourself look good. Otherwise, you got this thing called a kit. And you had to and it is a Wednesday a day, aren't they? Every day, every Wednesday, when they went swimming and done all the good stuff, you was back at the rehab washing up and being punished for not keeping yourself well groomed. There was an idea behind it, like if you keep yourself well groomed and you look inside, it helps the confidence, and it builds you up. Because when we were on the streets and all that, we didn't give a shit about that, did we?
No, it does make you feel better.
It makes you feel better, doesn't it? You get up in the morning, have your shower, groom yourself, looking sharp, a little bit sharper, and you think, and you're cock of the walk, and your confidence grows.
In the Navy, but JJ,
in the Navy, that's where we want to be.
Yeah, but you used to say, right, it's shower time. We'll put the heating on. You go there, and it's a cold shower every fucking day, and we fought for it. We fought for it every day. They save money. Fucking, they don't put the heating on for no fuckers. Do you know what I mean? But it's the Navy. In the Navy. But we used to get grog, which I don't know about you. It's like a brandy, which you had. It's like a licorice. It's thick and you add water. It's a freebie. It's not anymore, obviously. But it is what it is.
Sounds disgusting.
Shit.
Yeah, definitely does, doesn't it? Yep. You've got to be like me in ministry. When in doubt, shave it all off in ministry.
Yeah.
When in doubt, just get them old clippers out and go, listen, I haven't paid for an hairdresser for a long time, mate. I'll just get the clippers out now and I go, zoop, and that's my haircut done. 20 quid. 20 quid a time, ministry.
Oh no, it's a piss take. It's not.
You can't even go in for a number 2 or a number 4. Like boom, 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 20 quid. 20 quid to get a little shave and go zoom, zoom.
Full time. Beautiful eyes. I've done every career going. My parents owned a pub. Yeah, I'm qualified with a BI.
So that's the bloody reason then, is it, eh?
Yeah.
Just look after your health. You look after your health, mate. That's all I've got to say.
I'm trying, but I've been diagnosed with stress and anxiety for when I was like 12 years of age. Yeah.
Yeah.
My landlord goes, "We'll fuck you up. We'll sort you
out." Bad as me then, yeah. I've got bipolar, anxiety, schizophrenia, you name it. Fuck me, I'm riddled. And I'm not even an hypochondriac. Don't start me off on my hypochondriac shit.
Yeah, but the thing is, you was unlucky, you committed a crime, you got arrested, but the prison service fucking diagnosed you. I haven't got the diagnosis. Do you understand? At least
I wasn't diagnosed by prison service. I was diagnosed in primary school and then in secondary school from psychologists and all that. No prison service diagnosed me.
You're older than me, though. I was born in 1964. My school didn't give a shit about me.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, went to the barbers yesterday. Told he looks really good. I like it when Tools keeps himself looking smart.
Oh, Neil, don't get me started.
Good for the mental health. You know what I like on the military? Hold up, mate. Let me just say something. You know when people in it, they go on about this one, this, don't they realise that we've all got sort of mental problems on here, all of us? Otherwise we wouldn't be on here, would we?
No, we all have in some way.
No, personality disorders and all that are rife. And I've looked at it on here, because I've been in rehab and all that, and I've suffered all this all my life. I sometimes sit and just ghost and watch, and people are talking about mental illness, and I'm thinking, well, fuck me, mate, you're riddled with personality disorders, and you're telling people about mental illness.
Yeah. I've spoken about mine. I've spoken openly about mine.
I'll say that straight
on here. So yeah, it's no.
I think the main one on here, I would say, is depression, definitely.
Yeah. Well, I suffered. I do take medication for depression.
Yeah, me too, mate.
It's mostly for anxiety and agoraphobia, which I suffered with a little bit when I was young, but lockdown fucked me over bad.
Yeah. That agoraphobia, mate, is a killer, mate. I have had that. Couldn't even look at the, you're looking behind the curtains just to see what's going on out there, and you're like, fuck me, you don't even like looking out into the street. That's why the first few years of me living here, after COVID, when I moved in here, I had no nets up whatsoever, so I could just see out to get over me. This is how I done it.
Yeah.
and I'm looking out into the world. I've got my nets up again now because I can close them and open them whenever I want. And I've sort of got over the agoraphobia. But exactly that fucking lockdown. Ooh, naughty.
Yeah. I'd had problems before, but nothing too major. And then lockdown really hit me, and other things. Well, not dealing with bereavement and that, but
yeah, that's a killer.
More than depression, the agoraphobia and the anxiety.
JJ,
got a handle on it. So for now,
JJ, give me a second to pause. I can smell the girls cooking something. Do it go down? As long as it's not burning the place down, that's my job. The girls are cooking something. I don't smoke. I don't vape. And
What's he on about? What's he on about, Shelly?
I'm smelling stuff I've never smelled.
Hey, we was having a right deep conversation about mental health there, and you've come in as someone cooking a fucking hot dog. Prime example of mental illness there, Ministry.
now.
You make me laugh, Shady. I've got to admit, once, hold up, Minnie, Shade, hold up. I've got to admit it, once I was right depressed, and he come on as a troll called Time, and he kept telling these jokes about time, and it reminded me of my dad, because my dad used to say right corny jokes. He had me in stitches, he did.
JJ, that's what YouTube should be like. Do you understand? I am. I've got a heart of gold. If you watch my videos, I'm a nice guy with the videos on YouTube. I'm probably the most nastiest person. It's a different persona. I reflect what you give me, and I'm nasty. Yeah, I've realised that. That's why I've stepped away from doing live streams. Do you understand? Because I'm shocked with my fucking reflection where I attack people. I don't want it.
Well, sometimes two wrongs don't make a right, do they? Sometimes you've got to step back a bit. But to be honest, when someone attacks you, it's human nature to attack back. Or it's fight or fight. We either back off or we attack or whatever. But when someone's attacking you direct, what are you going to do then? Sit there and, I don't know. I mean, go for it, don't you?
I just give it back better. I'm like a mirror. The thing is...
allegedly in your own head. Oh, I hear a lot of people say, I'll do this, I'll do that, and they just think it in their head, but they're not really.
JJ, let me tell you, I'm making new catchphrases up. Allegedly, that's what she said, and I'm doing all that. I'm making new catchphrases up. I want to entertain. That's why I came to YouTube. I don't
10:28, you're lagging, aren't you, as well? Actually, 10:28 in the morning.
JJ, I fucking created. It was a different fucking, and I created time. I'm going to change time for jokes or time for fun. When I was on
this John Smith friend, he's funny. Look, show me your socks and all this. He's funny. This is a prime example. It's brilliant, funny.
JJ, honestly, I did that to cheer you up. That's how committed I am in real life as a friend. You've helped me out, yeah? That was my payback, yeah?
Yeah, it's nice.
You was depressed.
Funny sometimes, mate. I think putting a smile on someone's face. Like this guy here, I mean, they call him a troll, but this is a funny troll, man. He's funny, look. The things he's saying. The people are like slagging him off. He's a troll. I think he's a laugh. This is a nice guy, putting smiles on people's faces. Don't give me some, mate.
Dogs to me, you know, listen to me. Pug dogs to me are the ugliest dogs in the world. I saw one in real life, yeah, and it's Silver, my mate, yeah.
Oh, Peggy.
He's got one.
They get a bad rap, them poor little pugs, because they are a wonderful little doggy, you know.
In real life, when you see them in real life, they're not fucking ugly. And she was licking my fucking.
And I'll tell you what, they are funny as hell. They are such a funny little dog. Just like these, I mean, people that called him a pug, and he's a French bulldog, but It's because their ears, with the French Bulldog, their ears are up, and with the pug, their ears are down. You know what I mean? They're a bit smaller, the pug, so people get mixed up. But these little dogs are the funniest little dogs you'll meet in your life. They have you in stitches all day long. They're so funny.
Yeah, they've got the typical terrier attitude as well, haven't they?
Video-wise, I'm saying, obviously, I like hunting dogs and killer dogs. That's me. Hiya, Peggy. How you doing? What I'm saying is, I've seen one of these dogs, the pugs that you've got, and their skin or the hair is super smooth, like a chinchilla. And what can't you love? Have you ever hugged a chinchilla, which is like some sort of weird food substance in Spain or whatever? They're super smooth, and your dog has got that skin. Who doesn't love a fucking dog like that? If they don't like it, they can fake right off. Look,
My little
JJ.
boy's a diamond. Ain't it, boy? My little French Bulldog.
What you went through? Oh, look at him! Oh, Spatty, not you. Oh, dog, talk to Shady. Oh, I've got a dog. I've got a video of it. I've got a dog. It's a fighting dog. If I go woof woof, it goes woof woof back. I've got a video of it, but I just can't be honest.
Big up Paul C all day long.
Just drained me. I could create so much content. I've got a dog that when I go by, I went, "How you doing?" And it's like woof 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 woof. I went, "Now you can woof 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 woof, fuck off." And it just woofs on. It's one of these big dogs, mountain dogs. I can't remember what they're called. Massive, yeah. But it's lonely. The reason why it's barking, I have empathy, believe it or not. I don't give a shit about human being empathy, but dog empathy, I've got a lot to fucking give, Anna. I've got a lot.
Yeah, a lot of these big mountain dogs that people have for protection, Shady, are used to being on their own for long periods of time. And then when you have them around the family all the time, they get used to it, and it's not normal for them.
When I was 16, I met a guy, Martin, police officer, dog handler. Yeah, he was the nicest police officer I've ever met. I've known him from 16 years ages later. Yeah, his first dog, of course.
How long's that, Shady? 16 years ages later.
20 years ago.
You're a brilliant way to explain age. He's mad, isn't he?
Look, JJ, you're the only police officer I trust are dog handlers.
Hello, Peggy,
so they
sweetie.
can love a dog, they can kill a human being. That's my opinion, my rule, my opinion, my rumour, whatever. I'll get the catchphrases going.
Oh, gee, I ain't seen other people one.
Look, I love JJ. You know why I love you? Because you've got a dog. That's the only reason why I love you. And obviously, you're a good person. Now, Ministry, he's got a dog. I love him. That's how my brain works. Because anybody
Got some good
loves
proper working dog there, Ministry. What has he got now? You got a lurcher, ain't you, Ministry?
It don't matter. If you love a dog, JJ, if you love a dog in my eyes, yeah, you're an amazing person. And that's it. Anyway, you chat amongst
Best lurking dog I had was called Striker. Me and my brother had it. Beautiful dog, white and brown. Salukey, sort of for that Salukey ground with a few other bits and pieces in it. But God, could that dog hunt, man? That catch fucking anything. I would say 6 times out of 10 it'd catch an hare. You know what I'm saying? That's good. That is good going for hares, isn't it? You know that.
Yeah.
This dog was amazing.
Let me tell you about human beings. Let me let you talk. But my opinion is, yeah, human beings are fucktards. That's my opinion. Dogs. Anybody that loves a dog anybody that loves the dog, I'm getting drunk. Obviously, I'm saying I love people that love dogs because if you can love a dog, obviously,
Yeah, me too.
human beings. I love you people to bits. JJ, I love you. Mister, I love you. Because you will protect your dog with your life. And that's what I like about you two. Obviously, I'm getting drunk. Look, I'm going to shut my gob up now. Anyway, JJ, I love you to bits. Mister, I love you. And do a good, decent video for me. And do something where it's, do me something and send it to me.
Yes, I've got to shoot off as it goes. I've got to go and do some breakfast and that. So thanks for having us, Ministry. See you later, Shirley. God bless you guys. See you later, chat.
JJ, look, shut the fuck up a minute. JJ, we've got your back, brother. If you're depressed, you've got me. You've got me to back you up. You've got everybody. You're an amazing geezer. Your dog,
Thank you, son.
I thought was an ugly dog. I thought your dog was ugly. Listen, JJ, I thought your dog was ugly. Then I researched it, and they're the cutest dogs fucking doing. Then I met one in real life.
Check it out, guys. Remember, my dog is a French bulldog. It's not a pug. See you later, guys.
Later, JJ.
I was in France, and sure, I saw a French, and that was fucking licking my bastard face. The thing is, what I'm saying is, I trust people that love dogs. Mister, how you doing?
Yeah. My missus
Who's
is
died in your family?
My missus is talking me out of getting another dog at the moment or a kitten. I'm down to one dog, and that's not like me. Not that I really want another one, but
say
when you've got a trained dog, it's easier to train a pup. If you've got a dog that's already trained.
Look, I'm going to call you Dave. Ministry, listen to me. This is my channel, not your channel. You like dogs, yeah? Your dogs are hunting dogs, yeah? Now, do you know what I mean? And they one that died, you got one living, they're beautiful. Now you need an attack dog. Why? I'll tell you why. You need a new dog that's going to fucking protect your wife with their life. That's an American Pit Bull Terrier. And they are
no bull terriers for me.
They're cute as fuck. No, these are big dogs. These are big dogs. One,
I've had bad experience with I had a bitch and when she got to 18 months, she turned. So.
They're big dogs. But Tina, I was speaking to this girl, Emma, whatever. She's going to come on my live stream. Her dog was like 6 months old. Fucking love me. She had blue eyes. The dog did. The woman had just from Chadson. I told you that story. I meet amazing people. You Ministry, you know, on YouTube, I'm a nasty bastard. That's what I'm named on. You know, in real life, I'm a really nice kind of person, which is weird. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I've seen both sides, Shady. You know, most of the time you're just defending yourself. Sometimes you don't help yourself with your words, but most of the time you're just defending yourself. You know, and people can see that.
People don't see it. YouTube is. Yeah, but Ministry, I go over the top, and that's when I say I'm a nasty bastard. I go over the top, and I really go over the top. But now I've got to these Indian girls here. They see me angry, and I don't look good. Do you know what I mean? So you are going to see in the future a nicer Shady. You're going to be disappointed with me. I'm not going to get you entertainment, and it is what it is. But Shady pissed by getting pissed by the sound of it. Beautiful. We used to right and wrong. We used to be friends, you cunt. Oh shit! I'm not allowed to swear. Do you know what I mean? The girls can come up right now.
You can swear as much as you want.
They will run me right. Honestly, let me tell you. Well, hold on. I'm going to tell you very quickly. You see this finger, the little finger, the girls downstairs, the Hindus, the Sikhs, they tap it. Allegedly.
She don't want you to cut your finger off, does she?
They twist me around their little finger. That's all I want to say. I'm not now. No, actually, Roger. I'm not joking. She bought a new knife. And she's a knife collector. Which I am. We're going shopping.
I do like a good knife, I've got to be honest.
And she said, no. This girl is fucking, she loves the knives. She's Sikh. You know, Sikh religion, I told you this before. Sikh religion, they're the only people that can come to England and have a knife on their belt. Sikh people.
Yep.
Honestly.
They don't have to wear crash helmets on motorbikes either.
We're going to have so much fun. And I'll be honest with you.
Yeah, only religion in the country or only people in the country that don't have to wear motorcycle helmets. I don't know if they've changed the law now.
Who knows? Yeah, but the thing is, but if I go to these girls, do you know where Wales is? They're going to go, no. Do you understand? They ain't got to know where Wales is, and there's nothing wrong with that. They're in Derby. Oh, and I've got fucking, Derby. If you Google Derby, we made the Merlin engine. We made the Rolls Royce car. It's so historical. We've got so many. We've got 2 gypsy mummies. I told them, but the landlord said, he went, tell them where to go. You don't have to go. There's a museum, a Sikh museum, Hindu Sikh. I don't know if you know about it. There's a museum. I can get a key ring with a little miniature knife. Thanks. I did a video on that. But do you understand?
We had a Merlin engine come over us the other day. We had a Spitfire fly past the other day.
Yeah, Spitfire, Hurricane. The other one, I can't remember what it's called. You know the Vulcan bomber.
Yeah.
Every year, the Vulcan bomber, a Spitfire, and a Hurricane, and we also get the Hitler fucking plane. Hitler's plane that comes over my city every year. Yeah, what it is, you had a general or whatever came over it to a police treaty, like a treaty. We're not we collected you can Google this shit. Yeah, we actually said you landed here, that's our plane. And every year we get the Vulcan bomber, we get everything once a year over the river, which is like 3 miles away from me. The Derwent River. You know the dam busters. Do you know what they practiced on to do the actual real thing? The Derwent River. And that's why every year they respect that. My city is so fucking full of history. You know what I'm saying? I tell you now, in history, you got some serious money. I would love you and your missus. We'll get Zara B here, obviously, and we'll get the other one, which I know, the Liverpool one. I like to leave her in the dark. It'd be amazing if we join up on YouTube. My opinion, not a rumour, right or wrong, all that history in Derby, and they still get a shit football team. Yeah, right or wrong, right? Lionel Pickering, Giggle Lionel Pickering, I know his son. He owned Derby County. Seriously, people think I'm dumb. In real life, I meet amazing people. YouTube, I act dumber than what I really am. Because YouTube, it's a game. It's a fucking mystery. But I've met Mystery. I met his wife. I met so many people by thinking that I'm dumb. So, look. Oh, by the way, this wine, fuck it, 9 crimes, it's got me fucking pissed. I'll tell you for a time, fucking time. 11 o'clock, and I'm pissed at my face. So I'm talking shit about this wine. This made me drunk.
I
Anyway.
can't do wine. The smell of it just. No.
Ministry, I'm drunk. I'm fucking drunk. We've had our ups and downs, and I've done so much fuck ups on your channel. You've always forgiven me. What I did about Sandra Martin was fucking so fucking wrong. But I was frustrated. I did so much for her, and you forgave me. And do you know something? I respect that, Ministry. I really fucking do. You know that on YouTube, we all make mistakes. Anna? And but they haven't got fucking Gamer, who's a right twat in my opinion. But you know, I did it on your channel. Yeah. Yeah, I did it on your channel about Sandra Martin.
All frozen up then it was.
I was bang out of order. I know.
He's Ronnie Pickering.
Yeah, but I was frustrated. I was angry because I'd done so much for that woman, and I lost it. Do you know what I mean? And you went, yeah, well, I'll chat with you. Do you understand? But if TJ's here, you know what I mean? Honest to God, I respect you so much. I'm drunk. It's 19 crimes. Yeah? It's fucking dangerous. Shit. I'm starting to tell the fucking truth, which is annoyance, in my opinion. But no, Ministry, your mantra is we all make mistakes.
Morning.
It should be forgiven.
Morning.
I Scottish geezer, how you doing?
I'm all right. Just watching you moan about mistakes.
I don't have a picture, I'm sorry. I'm drinking fucking wine, you twat.
Well, you said earlier on you.
How you doing? How you doing, brother?
I'm all right, bud.
Yeah.
So you're actually drinking wine to do, even though you tell us less than half an hour ago that you've been off the drink for 8 weeks.
Red wine. It's 19 crimes. I ain't got a clue what it does, but I'm drunk. Anyway, Jojo, how you doing? Let's be nice.
Okay.
Thank you.
I'm always nice.
Fuck off. You're not nice to me.
I am.
You're nice to Zara B.
Well, I give you what you give me to work with. I don't give you shit for no reason. I don't bully you. I'll be honest, brutally honest with you, and tell you I think you're being a dick when you're being a dick, and I think you're being a cunt when you're being a cunt. And you take it sometimes, depending on whether you're sober or not. You take it or not, whether I'm being good or not, depending if you're sober. If you're sober or not that drunk, you'll be like, oh, Joe's just being honest with me. But if you're too drunk, you're like, Joe's a cunt. Joe's been bullying me for 6 months, you bastard. You know what I mean? And I'm not having a go.
I've got
just
these
being
two
honest.
Indian girls, and I can't.
Yeah, but I like everybody,
Jojo,
you know.
I've got 2 girls here. Listen, yeah, but Jojo, I've got 2 Indian girls here. They know the word shit, so I know I can use that. I can't make the YouTube me. Just they're below me. Every swear word I make, they can hear. They came up the other day because Gamer was winding me up. Just know this is like a close community. Look, I'm going to be the most boring person on YouTube. I don't swear. I don't do this. And yeah, for it, I think that's going to benefit me.
I thought
Yeah.
you'd already. I thought you'd already been.
And somebody, who was it that slagged? Who was it? Yeah, somebody. Look, Jojo. Somebody slagged fucking Zarabia. Not on my fucking watch. I'll tell you straight. I'll
Happens on a
fucking
daily
protect her
basis.
in my life. There you go. We've got something in common, Jojo. Do you
Well,
understand?
didn't he tell Zara that, because she will expect you to take your own life. Aye.
She will fucking.
In fact, I'll be back now on my way to plant that seed.
You know, YouTube, Zara is the strongest woman I've ever met. You don't have to protect her. She protects herself and she protects you. She's a
to be
fucking
fair,
amazing person.
to be fair, she keeps telling you to stop using her name.
That's good to know. That's good to know. But you know why I use her name? Because I love her to bits. As a YouTube entertainer, as a friend, I use her name. If she's upset, she can fuck right off. Because it's a sign of respect. I love her. It's a sign of fucking respect. She don't like it, she can fuck right off. Come on, Zari, attack me. No. Listen to me. I've seen her face. I've seen people attack her, and I will protect her with my life. She doesn't like it. She can do it on her own, which is fair play. But I'm learning with the Indian girls. Yeah, I'm trying to protect them, and they're attacking me, going, "Don't do this, don't do that." I'm fucking learning hardcore. You know what I mean? And in a couple of weeks, it's going to reflect. You're going to see a different shady 80. Yeah.
The girls are going to have you gimped up and pimped out, Sadie.
Yeah. Girls are going to have you. Girls are grooming you, mate. You're getting groomed.
Yeah,
You're getting groomed in there. You know what I mean? Those girls are part of a grooming gang. There's a grooming gang underneath you trying to tell you what to do.
Look, you know, in real life, I'm a nice guy. You see my old videos, I'm a nice guy. YouTube made me look like a twat. And I want to be me. I want to be the nice guy. Do you understand? These two girls, if they groom me to be nice, I really don't give a shit. Because then you'll see the real me. And then that's what I want you to see. But don't get me wrong, I'm shot them in my knives. You fuck these two girls. I'll stab you to death, in my opinion. Not a rumor, and not a fucking suggestion. Whatever, I've got to get the catchphrases. But you don't touch these girls. Of course you fucking don't. I'm still learning how to be an uncle to two Sikh girls. Sikhs, they're the only religion are allowed knives. So obviously, the landlady Sikhs, you won't protect them, which means
What about Gurkhas?
like a shop.
What about Gurkhas?
No.
No, Gurkhas have got the same knives. They've got big kukras. Gurkhas are the same. They've got kukras, and once a Gurkha draws his kukra, he has to draw blood, which is why there's a thumb prick on the handle, so he can draw his own blood rather than taking the dial off of you. Yeah, Gurkhas are the exact same. It's not the only religion, Sikhism. You know, worked with the Gurkhas, so I have.
Joker, you actually get me. I know that.
I'll be like, look, Shady, I get like what I get about you, right? And I'm going to say this, but don't get upset, right? You're all about the poor me. Doesn't make a difference if you make a mistake. You will run with the fact that YouTube made me look bad. YouTube didn't make you look bad, mate. You made yourself look bad on YouTube. YouTube did nothing to you apart from allow you to do what you did. You did it all yourself.
You're right.
Okay, what I'm saying?
You're right.
You know,
you're joking.
So you have a bit of hang for a poor me, if you get what I'm saying. Aye.
Yeah,
Like, you say you're
I
no
know,
bothered about
I
folk.
get that joke.
You say
I
you're no
get
bothered
that.
about folk. You say you're no bothered about folk and this and that, but in actual fact, you are bothered about folk. You are bothered about what folk say, even though you pretend you know. If you weren't,
Bothered.
you wouldn't be here right now having the conversation you're having.
YouTube is a different persona. In real life, I'm a completely different person. My landlady, I've known for 20 years, said these two girls, you have to protect them. Now, my landlady is Sikh. I know I have to sharpen my knives and I have to potentially stab some fucker. I know that, but I don't know. I know how to be an English uncle. I know how to protect my nieces and my nephews. I know that. I was born to do that. How do the fuck do I know how to protect the Sikh girls? I haven't got a clue. It's stressing me out. Yeah,
I don't know. I think
obviously.
you have to sit outside the room, the door of their room on a chair, armed for 24 hours a day or something.
All I know is the end result could be violence, and I agreed with my landlady. Nobody fucks with these girls. I will be violent. I will stab you to death if you touch these girls. But you got to understand, I've only just met him. It's been like 6 weeks, 8 weeks. We've got to learn our routine. I've got, I don't know what to do. I'm fucking clueless. Yeah. Do I come down?
I can see your protection hanging badly, like.
Safe? Are you back safe?
Okay, I mean, I can see like stalker material coming through this protection.
Jojo, the protection mode can be done correctly or incorrectly. I want to do it where they don't think I'm correcting them. Do you understand? I want them to know they're safe. I ain't got a fucking clue. These girls are Indian Sikh. I ain't got a clue how to be an uncle. My landlady, she says, I've known you for 20 years. Be an uncle. No, she says, be an uncle to these two girls. I've not got a clue how to fucking be an uncle.
What she's saying by being
understand
uncle
that?
to these two girls, Shady, is no touchy.
No lechy.
Yeah, well,
No fascination,
no fascination.
Yeah. You know.
I started.
Morning, Doctor.
Look, don't get me wrong. They're good-looking girls. They're good-looking girls. But what I'm saying is, right, the protection is protection, like a bodyguard. But how do I do that? Do I do it secretly, covertly, or do I do it to the face? I don't fucking know about Sikh.
No, you can say you've got any problems.
And
Just
their
knock the
rules.
door.
Now,
And leave it at that.
Yeah, but I don't know. Yeah, but ministry and Sikh community, maybe I have to go down and go, are you safe? Yeah, I haven't got a clue what to fucking do.
Shady, just don't worry about it, man.
I don't know how to prove it. And, because I don't know how to prove it, it's fucking me up. And it's affecting my mental health. These two girls are amazing. But the responsibility, I suffer stress and anxiety. I promised to fucking look after them. It's made my mental health worse. But don't get me wrong. It's fucking brilliant. I love the responsibility. You see me on YouTube being a nasty bastard. In real life, I'm an actual nice guy. But I just don't know how to fucking be a nice person. These two girls, they're amazing. Obviously, one, she's going to teach me how to fucking buy knives. Well, Pinky, Malani, no. Do I name it? Wish we no. Well, fuck.
Just get
Pinky.
down the cheap hardware shop and buy yourself a £5 machete. One of them flimsy ones, that'll do.
We're going to tell you, we are going to buy knives. I have Vincent.
Morning, Vincent.
No, I don't give a shit about my landlady. I don't give a shit about my landlady. Me and Roger, we are going for a shopping spree, buying sharp knives. I ain't got shit on my landlord said. I'm drunk. I've known my landlady for 20 years. Trust me, she's not going to mess with me. But Roger, she had a knife, and I went, "Oh, you got a new knife." It cut me. Yeah, I went, "Let's," and it drew blood. And I went, "Now I love you." Roger, I'm going to get her on video. But she thinks I hate her. Do you know what I mean? Because I fucking somebody else. No, these two girls, in my opinion, they're amazing. And I've got so much fucking shit going on. You know, to be responsible for these two girls is stressful. They're in
I'd say just let Neil be responsible for him, Shady. Lock yourself in the flat and let Neil deal with them. And just run out in the middle of the night.
I've got Neil. I've got fucking... Yeah, but what you're not saying, I've got Neil to deal with. I've got two Indian girls. I've got Neil. My life's a fucking nightmare. But I love it. I fucking love it. I've been wasted. Do you understand? Nobody gave me responsibility. I've got it. Now I have to prove it. These are two Indian girls. You really don't know responsibility of looking after two Indian girls. You really don't. Don't get me wrong, they're not ugly. One's got a fiance, not a problem. I can't teach him how to swear. But Roger, she does know how to swear. But she says I hate her. I've got all that shit. Do you understand? I'm so stressed out. Yeah.
I'd just say ignore him, Shady.
These two girls, if you see these two girls, you'll be going, "Why you stressed out?" They're amazing, they're beautiful, they're Indian, they're Sikh. Honestly, God, you'll be going, "You lucky bastard." But I've been asked to be their uncle. I really don't know. I'm fucking pissed out of my face. I'm discombobulated. You know what I mean? I'm so fucking fucked up. I know. I really am. You know what I mean? I don't know how to be their bodyguard or whatever. I know. It's fucked me up, mate. It's affecting my mental health. Swan and Emily. It's fucked me up, man. Seriously. Is it my channel or your channel? I ain't got
Joe's, I think.
It's fucked me up.
Well, if it was mine, I would have kicked him by now.
Ministry, right?
In fact, I would have let him on.
Ministry. Oh, who's this third guy? I thought it was my channel. How you doing, brother? Who's the third guy? How you doing, brother?
That's Joe, and I think you're exceptionally pissed off.
No. He's been asked to drink for 8 weeks. He said that half an hour ago.
I'm so fucking drunk, man. I'm so drunk, so stressed.
Well, Shady, you're that drunk. I'm getting a Sikh of you. I'm getting a Sikh listening.
No, if you know about Indian religion, and my landlords, you want to protect these girls. That means I have to sharpen my knives. You know what I mean? Which I don't mind doing. Now, Raja, who's a woman, we're gonna
How many protection officers, Shady? How many protection officers do you think are pissed on shift? Do you think the answer would be zero good ones? It would be zero good ones, wouldn't it? It would be, yeah. Protection officers drunk on the job would be zero good ones.
Yeah.
You're not going to be able to protect anybody, Shady, when you're drunk. You can't even protect yourself when you're drunk.
I don't know. You could fall down the stairs on
Dutch courage. It's called It's called, mate. It's called Dutch courage. Which
But
is
you're
a
Austrian.
British army thing.
But you're Austrian.
It's
Nah,
a
it's called
Roman
Dutch courage. I think the Dutch maybe made that up. Dutch courage. I think the Dutch made it up, mate. No, the British. And you're half Austrian. You're half Austrian. So
yeah, yeah, man. Yeah. I will, if I'm drunk, I am capable of stabbing somebody to fuck. But the thing is, with these Indian people, I know it's like I'm sorry, racist. I've known Indian people, Sikh people, 37 years. I know what it means to be an uncle. And it's a big fucking massive responsibility. And I've been called to be the uncle to these two girls. Yeah? I ain't got a clue what I'm fucking doing. I literally don't have a clue what to fucking do.
I literally
Honestly,
didn't
I
care.
don't. You know, you don't care. You don't live.
No, but what I mean is right. It's one thing to listen to you talk about it, you know, for 5-10 minutes. It's another thing to listen you go on about the same thing, circular, repeating yourself for over an hour. After a period of time, it does get a little bit shit. Yeah, a little shit, a little bit shit. Yeah, monotonous. That's a good word to use. That's a better word to use. Monotonous, to be fair. That's probably the best word to use.
Yeah. It's a good
But you know
word.
this.
Yeah.
But you know this,
People
and you
think
still continue to do it. It's a bit like how Right or Wrong said in the chat, right? When you were like, "Oh, Ken, everybody makes mistakes," and Right or Wrong says, "But Shady, you keep making the same mistakes time and time again."
we do that.
You know, and that's monotonous too, though, isn't it?
I mean, these Indian girls, these girls are Indian. Now, if there's my Christian nephews and nieces, I know what to do. These are Indian. I've not got a fucking clue. I really don't know. They've educated me. Don't touch my things. You're a meat eater with vegetarian. That is like a fucking big no, a nay. No. I was trying to be nice, clean that stuff. I'm because I'm a meat eater. I'm contaminating their fucking pots and pans to see what I have to work out. No, sorry.
I just make them buy their own pots and pans.
Yep.
Simple. You don't need to work nothing out. Tell them go buy your own pots and pans then, so I can.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, when I cleaned their pots and pans, I thought I was being nice. They took it as an insult. We've resolved it now. Yeah. I mean, when I'm going to video emptying blank cans. I can get cans of fucking whatever. No fucking labels. I do a video, I've done it before. They're obviously going to come down. You're going to meet the girl. You will meet the girl. You'll meet the girls in a couple of weeks.
Nobody's really bothered, Shady.
No.
But
nobody cares about meeting the girls. From what I can see, all I can see in the chat is loads of folk telling you just leave them alone. You didn't want to come across as a lechy cunt.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I don't want to be a lechy cunt. Exactly, mate.
Well, I would suggest you stop talking about them like you are now. It's making everybody think. Kind of, you said you were an arsehole with Sandra earlier. That's how the conversations with her started. You having some higher authority and blah blah this and thinking whatever it was you were thinking, and then you convinced yourself because you continued to tell yourself it constantly whilst drunk, and it became your reality, and then it became a bit weird. You get what I'm saying? And I think we're going to be doing full circle again. I think we're going to be doing the definition of insanity, doing the same things over and over again, expecting different results.
Brother, let me tell you something now. Lechy cunt. That's what I'm afraid of being called.
Well, I think if you continue doing what you're doing to do, you're coming across like that again.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Am I being out of order, Ministry? Or is he coming across like a lechy cunt?
No, I said to Shady earlier, and he mentioned the Sandra thing that, don't worry about it.
I get it. I get it,
bringing
brother.
yourself these problems by talking about that sort of thing.
Yeah. No. Electric cunt. Don't think I don't know. I come across. I do come across like electric cunt. I really do. But I've been given responsibility to protect these two girls.
Well, that's enough Indian girls for me. Cheers, Shady. Later.
Yeah, Ministry got sick of that.
Yeah, I got sick of that.
Oh,
No,
I'll get pulled up for that. I'll get pulled up for these Sikh jokes, won't I? I'll get called racist and all sorts.
Yeah. Don't take any offence, Shady, but that's enough Sikh Indian girls for one morning.
I liked how he said, I've been after drink for 8 weeks.
Whilst electrically uncorking a bottle of wine.
Aye, literally. First the day for this class. Oh man, I shouldn't laugh because it's no funny. Well, it is, but it is.
Well, I think he was stone cold sober when he came on about an hour and 3/4 ago. So he must have fucking, he must have ditched that bottle of wine, most of it pretty quick, I presume.
Well, 4 glasses of a bottle of wine, depending what size of glass you've got in it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Doesn't last long. No with a big opening with a wine bottle in it. A wine glass now.
No, not that big glass at Shady. Yeah, that's a 3-glass bottle, isn't it?
Is it? Oh, I didn't notice his glass. I wasn't paying that much.
Oh yeah, he showed it at the start. It's massive. It's like a vase.
My ex-wife had a glass you could get a full bottle of wine in. I shit you not, because I used to say to her, like, look, you're only supposed to have like 1 or 2 glasses at night for your meal. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And she was like, well, we'll just have 1 glass for everyone. I was like, no, boy, that's good. And then she pulled out a glass that got a full fucking bottle in it. Hey, shit.
Yeah, you could buy some of the cheaper shops like B&M Bargains or Home Bargains or whatever they do. Or they did near Christmas, a glass, a bottle-sized glass with a bottle, in a box as a fucking gift thing.
It was fucking. I've been divorced for over I've been divorced for over a decade now, if you get what I mean. So
yeah,
like it was a long time ago. But like I must admit, I thought to myself when I saw it, I thought that's actually quite well done. That's the kind of thing I would have done. You know. Back then, if you got told you could only have 1 beer, and you had if you had the kind of you get the kegs, they Stella and Heineken do. If you were able to get them, that would be the 1 beer you would have bought, wouldn't it? Hey,
yeah.
Kind of a 3-litre fucking keg. You know what I mean? But
yeah, back in the day, I think they still do the Heineken ones and that. But back in the day, we used to be able to get the Hofmeister and the Heineken, and there was a couple of others. Skull used to do one, I think, even though it was shit and horrible.
Oh man, we used to be able to get like Speedy keg. We get a keg of beer for like 30 quid. That's what a keg of beer used to cost you back in the 90s, like 30 bucks, 35 quid. That was it. And you would even get it with a fucking thing you could screw on to be able to use as a pourer and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Yep.
I think it was a company called Speedy Keg we used to use. Well, we never used to use them. I kent folk that own bars and shit, if you get what I mean. So you would just actually add it on. You get what I mean? And as long as you took the keg back when you were finished, it would make its way back to the brewery anyway.
Yeah, we used to get the little kegs.
They're dangerous, like.
Yeah, or the back in the day it was French stubbies when stubby bottles.
Yeah, you still get them in Lidl's and that.
Yeah, you can.
Castle Terre or something like that, or something like that. They were called. Like wee white labels or blue labels.
Yeah, we used to buy them by the fucking crate and just easy to ditch a crate of them little bottles. It's unbelievable.
The best beer I ever had was a beer called Lowenbrau, a German beer. You still get it. You still get it abroad. You still get it. It was abroad. I always used to find it, and it had like a golden lion on it with a blue label or some shit.
Yeah.
That was a tasty beer.
Yeah, you can
Or
still
lager,
get it.
whatever you want to call it, whatever it is
Yeah.
in Europe. Ken, it's a beer in Europe, but a lager here or some shit like that, isn't it?
Yeah.
European beers are lager, and our beer is like their fucking whatever stout or whatever kind of thing, like flipped. But see, like the normal kegs, right? See the bit the stuff comes out of, right?
Yeah.
Never ever try and take that off. You see what it is underneath it, underneath that top. It's a big fucking spike, big massive like fucking 9-inch cylinder spike, aye, that it comes out in. And if you try and undo that, and there's still fucking like gas in there, when you try and take it off, it's coming right out, man. That'll end up right through your fucking jaw.
Oh, fuck that.
I've seen it end up in somebody's arm and that when they've tried to take it off.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like the lid connected to it. It's like a fucking cylinder, like cone type thing that goes into a spike. You know what I mean? It's fucking comes out at a rapid rate of knots, man. For real. You know. We used to like just putting them on fires and watching them pop.
Yeah.
See how far they would go.
Yeah. Yeah, we were little fuckers. It'd come around bonfire night and we'd find some kegs or some
fire extinguishers were good for it.
Fire extinguishers.
Aim them. Light the fire and run.
Yeah, gas bottles, inflated tyres.
Yeah, man. If it was the Neil doing it, we got chucked in the fire.
Yeah, people still do a lot of collecting around here, but the last couple of years the council have clamped down and there's been fucking uproar because the kids have been building up their bonfires. The council have been taking them away.
I can't.
And people have been in uproar about it because it was the way people would get rid of their fucking yearly rubbish.
It's heritage, mate. It's heritage.
Old wardrobes would go on old settees,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? And the council would just come and collect the scrap after, but not anymore.
No.
They won't have it no more.
No. It's a lot of bullshit, really, isn't it? You know what I mean? It's like there's no difference between bonfire night and fucking maple day.
No.
You know, they're both religious, they're both heritage, and they've both been getting done for hundreds of years. You know, but But the government didn't like Guy Fawkes Day because it remembers people that somebody once tried to blow up the government because they were cunts.
And of course, local councils like to hold their own bonfires and displays.
And charge you to get in.
Charge you to get in.
Yeah, and they're shit normally, to be fair.
Yep.
Unless you're going to like a big city like Edinburgh or Glasgow or like Aberdeen or something like that, they're generally pretty grim. You could you literally could do a better job yourself 9 times out of 10, I think, to be fair. The ones that I've been to that have been run by my local authority anyway, they've been pretty grim. You know what I mean? And it's your local authority will maybe cover a couple of areas, aye, and their biggest area, that'll be where they hold it. So if you're in one of the satellite areas of your local authority, you're getting fuck all. You're having to actually travel to get there, pay to get in. It's actually quite weird, like going out to watch a bonfire can eventually cost you like 80 quid because your council has set it up rather than let you burn your own shit.
Yeah, we've paid in the past to go to proper firework displays, you know.
I've paid that.
They were good, but you know the local authority, they were private ones, private company ones, but the local authority is like you said, we'd have to travel fucking at least 5 to 10 miles to go to their organised one, pay to get in, you know.
Yeah. To be fair, I've been to local authority ones in like Edinburgh and Glasgow and shit, and they've been good, but they're big cities. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, you know what I mean. And as much as I don't think you should be paying for that either. To be fair, right? Because it didn't make you pay for the Diwali festival fucking night. You get to walk in that for free. You know, you know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah.
Like there's loads of other festivals that the council will contribute towards or pay for, but they're not expecting anything in return. It's just part and parcel what they do. But if it comes to anything for ourselves, well, hey, there's a lot of them. Let's charge them. And I think that's how it works. You know?
Yeah, I think so.
Then they charge the minorities, but charge the majority, and they pay for everything.
Yeah. Yeah, our local authority, I know it's a different thing, but our local authority have even started, charging residents for removal of furniture and things. Whereas
Yeah, used to get a special uplift.
Yeah, I used to be able to ring them and say, "Oh, I'm going to be putting a settee out Tuesday morning," and they'd say, "Right, we'll be around by Tuesday afternoon and collect it."
Yeah, well, we used to have a hang up here. We had a hang where you got free. We call it a special uplift, right? And you used to be able to phone up back in the day. You would get 3 special uplifts or 4 special uplifts a year, basically 1 a quarter. And most people would use them at Christmas time. Let's be fair, because over that period where you've got fucking experimental, mere fucking garbage, and the councils are all shut for a couple of weeks, so they're not getting any pickups and all that kind of stuff, right? But you used to be able to just phone them up and say, right, I've got loads of shit, I'll be sitting out in the gear bin, pick it up. They'd be like, right, no bother. Then they changed it to you could only have 5 items per special uplift, and you had to name them.
Oh, fucking hell.
Yeah, so you had to name everything, and if you had something in the gear bin that wasn't on your list, then they just left that shit. And now it's something like you get 1 a year, and like you're only allowed so many items. But they charge you now up here for taking your grass away.
Oh, fucking hell!
Garden refuse collection. You now get 30 quid a year out for you for that. They take your garden waste, they take it to the dump, and they put it in a big pile. They turn it into compost, and then they sell it. But they want to pay. They're charging us to collect what they're selling. 6 months or a year down the line. It takes about a year for compost, doesn't it, to be fully right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's maybe less than that if it's outside. I don't know, but they just dump it at the same places where the cow is, the tip, the landfill.
Yeah.
But there's a section where they just dump all the garden waste. But they're charging you 30 quid a year for that now to pick up your broom bin.
Yeah.
You've got to pay for it. You didn't get any for free.
No.
Like, they didn't even give you 1 a year for free.
No. The amenity tips around here, I don't know whether it was all of Wales or just our local authority, but you had to apply for a license to tip, and you're allowed a maximum of 3 a day, but they've dropped it now because fucking fly tipping went through the roof.
Yeah,
so
we've got something
similar.
We've got something similar where you have to produce your postal code and that to prove that you're in the area, because there was a lot of businesses or like folk that were just working off a white van, and they were doing their work in the town. Maybe they lived in East Kilbride, just say, or Newcastle, but they would go to like the local tip to dump all their shit rather than doing it back where their offices were.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So they started doing all that as well. But the way and everything, the way and all that now.
Oh yeah. Like
the way you going in, the way your vehicle going in, and then the way it coming out.
Yeah, refuse collection and
big money
is massive business down here at the moment.
Big money, man. Big money.
People can't be asked with the hassle of going to the tip. And there's so many people registered. You know, I had a guy come in, and it's over a year ago now, but come in and remove a shitload. I paid, obviously, but he had to pay through the nose to dump it, but they're making a good fucking living out of it.
They charge them by weight. If it's a business, they charge them by weight.
Yeah.
And it doesn't make a difference how many times you turn up. There's no deal for being a return customer. It's the same charge per weight. I think they make a reasonable amount of money. But we also have a thing where say you chuck stuff out, right? Yeah. Like computers, bikes, tellies. They literally check them now at my tip, and they've got a section that says too good to throw away, and they'll sell you it.
Yeah.
And now, like, it used to be where, like, Ken, how we moved on for like legacy parallel ports and serial ports and all that kind of stuff, right? And they were quite hard to get. You could get a parallel port, like once Windows 7 and all that was kind of active. You could get a parallel port, but it wouldn't necessarily work with legacy, you know?
Yeah.
So you had to find like an older port that was XP, because you get a legacy parallel port and an old tower that way. Where I'd be able to go down there and just go into the fucking container that had all the computer shit, rip them about, and you'd be able to find like a fucking parallel port, and nobody would bat an eyelid, nobody would bother with you. Now they want to charge you with theft.
I know.
How can they charge you with theft though? Because it's your council, you own the council, it's your council, it's your tip. How the fuck can they charge? I get the point. If you go in at night when it's shut and take stuff out, right? I can kind of understand getting done with theft that way, right? Because like, what the fuck are you doing breaking into a fucking cow, you fucking retard? You deserve it. You know what I mean, right? And breaking into the cow at night ain't the same as fucking some people day with Tesco's where they go into the bins and that because there's like a lot of food they could probably use, but they get charged for theft in that as well, don't they?
Yeah.
You're not allowed to like, they talk about recycling, right? But if you try and take something out the couch that's waiting to go into the bin, you'll get done with theft.
Yeah.
How does that work?
Well, they've, like you said, they split the. I think they've employed more down there, and they split them into little crews. So you'll have one crew that will test all electricals, you know, and take computers apart. That's their job. That's their job, you know. Whereas, like you said, it used to just be chucked on the side. You'd be able to go in, pick up a monitor, show it in the back of the car.
I mean,
after you've dumped your mattresses, whatever.
we had a lot of cunts fired in our coup, our local coup, There's loads of them fired a few years back because when they first started giving you shit for going into the containers for especially with the computers, it wasn't because they had changed the rules. It's because people within the coup were getting backhanders for computer shops.
Yeah.
Like the local computer shop was paying them to get stuff out the coup. He would refurbish it. Most people get a new computer because it goes slow. They didn't like most people didn't format, you know, upgrade. They go, oh, this is too slow now. When was the last time you wiped it? I've never wiped it. How long you had it? 5 years. Okay, and they wonder it's running slow like a bag of shit. But they'll no format. They'll just go and buy a new one and put that in the bin.
Yep. Yeah, I've got like a couple of desktops in my old practice room that have got salvageable bits, but I just can't be asked to fucking take them apart, to be honest.
I've got loads of cards, like gold wafer cards and all that. Once I get my hut finished, I'm going to do gold recovery with peroxide and air.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just because I want proof. I've seen it happen loads of times, and I want the proof of concept. Plus, I know that like PlayStation 3s, like the original ones, the fat ones, there's more gold in them than what they were selling them for. Like they made like $150 loss.
Yeah.
And if you think about $150 loss in gold on the fat PS3s back when they got made, over a decade ago now, innit? What was the gold price then? The gold price was quite low then, wasn't it? Compared to what it's now. So how much do you think 150 quid extra gold for what they were selling them for? And they were selling them for what? 350, 400 quid?
Yeah, about 400, wasn't it?
Right, so that means back then there was 550 quid worth of gold and precious metals then.
Yeah, my brother,
you know what I mean?
A big fat PS3.
Yeah, they're like hen's teeth, mate. They're the best ones. Like they skew numbers, like basically codes. Like they're the most sought after ones because certain models have got the built-in PlayStation 2 backwards compatibility. So you get a lot of people that collect consoles, Yeah. You know what I mean? And they'll have every version of PlayStation 3 there is, every fucking check number. But there's certain check numbers which were the first ones to fail with the YLODs, which they all got returned, if you get what I mean, and replaced. They all just got destroyed. So there's certain serial numbers that are like fucking hen's teeth. And even if you've got one that's YLOD, you'll still get funny money for it.
Yeah.
Because folk will fix that and then they'll do what they want to do with it, if you get what I mean. All they want is they want the screw number and they just want to be able to turn it on. They don't actually want to use it. Just sit it in the corner next to the rest of them so it looks nice. Quite fucked up. But folk do that with everything. Star Wars, fucking anything you can think it really, innit? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, Mr. Rainbow Showers, you're allowed to pan in Wales and Scotland.
Yeah. There's a place, I think it's called Tyndrum, in Scotland. Like if you're heading into Perth up north, Scotland's opened up a gold mine there. Like they're actually doing commercial gold mine in there now. And that used to just be panning at the river and stuff like that. Folk were doing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I think UK, Britain as a whole, I mean, that's why the Romans wanted to come in here, wasn't it? That's why the Romans wanted to conquer us, wasn't it? Because of the gold, the tin, and was it copper or bronze, one of the two?
Yeah.
They saw it as quite a large mineral resource, this island.
Yeah, I was just typed in Scottish gold into YouTube. And the first one to come up is where to find free gold in Scotland.
Yeah.
And the second one is the Scottish Gold Rush, and it was uploaded 2 months ago. Did I just discover my biggest ever piece of gold?
Yeah, there's loads of places in Scotland I think where you can pan and shit. But I only know of one operational mine, and that's in Tyndrum. I ken a few folk that actually ken the guy that owns it.
Mm.
I've never been up there though. I was asked if I wanted to go once, and I was like, nah, not really. You know what I mean? It's not like you're going to be able to pan for gold and keep it, if you get what I'm saying. But it would have been like, I suppose it would have been something today, but I was like, nah, you're all right. You're cool. I don't see the point in panning for gold if you didn't get to keep it. You get what I mean?
Yeah,
You'd
no.
feel cheated at the end of that, wouldn't you?
Yeah, you would, yeah.
As much as you'd be like all excited, the realization that it's not yours. Like, me. You would, man. You'd leave the end of the day not impressed, especially if you found a lot.
Yeah. Nah, there's a video here, Tyndrum Gold.
Yeah,
Gold
it's like
filling Tyndrum, amazing Scottish gold.
That'll be the place, man. It's like there's been like every year they've been getting like grants and stuff like that, if you know what I mean. Aye.
Yeah.
But they're starting to pull gold out now, I believe. You know what I mean? Reasonable numbers too. Like they've actually like went commercialised it rather than being grants and pastime, if you get what I mean.
Yeah. Yeah, fair play. There's loads of good videos on there about it.
Oh man. Well, I think I might get ready to bounce, mate. Do I go and deal with Miss Piss? What's your plans for the day?
I'm still waiting for my missus' nurse, but I'm probably not going to be on for long. And I've still got fucking loads of tidying up to do, and just get fucking rooms ready for photographing and stuff like that. So,
Right. I'm waiting for a delivery as well. Something called Antrin or something like that. It's supposed to be good for dental shit. So, and it's getting delivered for Amazon at some point today. I can't believe the bastards left a bit of my nerve in, man. That's fucking shocking.
Oh, that's bad.
Dude, that is like, you didn't get much worse than that. Like,
no,
I was in the dentist on the Thursday, right? Sorted on the Thursday, and then on the Saturday, man, fucking hell, man. Woke up on the Saturday morning, I was fucking face like 1.5 times the size on one side, couldn't speak. Was like, holy fucking mother of fuck. My dentist ain't open on a Saturday, Sunday. There's no like out of hours. Had to wait until the Monday morning to phone up at 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock in the morning to get an appointment. I was lucky I got seen at 10:20 that day, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But I wasn't impressed when after the X-ray that it looks like they've left a bit of the nerve in there. I was like, you're fucking kidding me, man. That's schoolboy shit, man.
Yeah, that's bad.
So painkillers, antibiotics. I was getting told last night on Ron's that I'm awfully chilled. I was like, I'm fucking out my tits. I was sitting there like, oh, that's fucking true. Antibiotics make you fucked up in the first place, don't they? If you get what I mean.
Yeah.
They kind of muck about with you a wee bit, because they're fighting the infection. You know what I mean? But it wasn't doing nothing for stopping the throbbing and the fucking pain, like, so I was like, fuck it, a couple of dihydrocodeine as well. That'll do the damage.
Yeah,
I get them from my collarbone, You know what I mean? Because I've got a rod in there at my clavicle. So in the winter it's pretty bad because it's cold. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I haven't had them for ages. They don't dish them out down here like they used to, the DF118s.
I get like a packet when winter comes, basically. It used to be Christmas time when the cold weather would come. It's now about February time when the cold weather comes, you know what I mean? But like I just phone up and go, right, I need them, basically, because I only request them like once a year. I didn't get, like, a lot of folk, like, they didn't like to give them out up here either, because a lot of folk abuse them, if you get what I mean.
Yeah.
So, but because I'm only asking for, like, I get like 48 tablets a year or some shit like that, a box every year, if you get what I mean. Because I'm only asking for them every year, they're like, it's no like drug-seeking behaviour or whatever they want to call it.
No.
Like, if I was asking for them in the summer, they would stop giving me them. You know what I mean? Because I only ask for them at times when it's recognised I'm probably going to need them. But they offered me fucking gabapentin at one point, and I was like, I'm not taking gabapentin, man. Just leave me with the dihydrocodeine. But they were like, oh, but people have problems with them after prolonged use because of the high talc ratio in them, basically.
Yeah.
And like people who abuse dihydrocodeine DS, they have a tendency to get like IBS, bowel movement problems. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's the reason why, because there's quite a lot of filler in the tablets, basically. A lot of talc or chalk, whatever it is they're using.
Yeah. My missus has gabapentin for restless leg syndrome, and she refuses to take them. She fucking hates them.
Dude, there was folk in this tune that were taking them to come down after like going out and taking cocaine or ecstasy and stuff like that, and they were dying.
Yeah.
They were dying in their sleep. They were swallowing their fucking tongues. You know what I mean? And like this wasn't kids. This was fucking adults. This was sesh heads, kind of folk that party all weekend, basically. You know what I mean? Like every tune's got them. I don't care what anybody says.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're in every tune. Most people just sit and smile at them, going, "Fucking crazy cunts, man! I wish I could still do that." That's how it works. You're sitting watching a 45-year-old guy being a pure sesh head, going, "Lucky bastard."
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But folk were dying. They were swallowing their tongues on that shit.
Yeah, my missus, she
hardcore.
She just refuses. I keep them for emergencies for the fucking dogs. I've only got one dog left. I'll keep them for emergencies for the dogs. You know, any injuries or anything like. But you know, she refuses to take them point fucking blank. I keep giving them to her.
It'll be like the real reason for it. It'll be just that they're cheaper. It'll be cheaper for gabapentin than what it is for dihydrocodeine. That'll be the real reason.
Yeah. Yep. Oh, that'll be the only reason. Yeah, they buy the fuckers in bulk.
There would have been a fucking government directive or an NHS directive or whatever saying you want to start moving people from this here over to this here.
Yeah.
And there'll be like some sort of reward structure for doing so as well. Like a lot of folk think our medical industry is not as corrupt as America's, because they didn't get like, paid, for per prescription type thing. But they do still go on the yearly cinemas, and they win all manners of things there, like holidays, cars, but they're not getting paid, are they?
Yeah.
They're winning prizes.
We know that our GPs, especially, our local surgery, it's in a public building, but it's a privately run surgery.
I believe they're all private GP surgery.
Yeah, they may not say it, but they take contracts to promote certain brands.
Yep. What you also have is, if you actually take into account that GPs and dentists are not NHS practices, they're just using NHS customers, then 30% of the NHS has already been actually privatised.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's been for the 90s, because it's like 90s that dentists and that broke out of the NHS, didn't it? If no earlier.
Yeah. Well, there's a bit of we're in a bit of a state here at the moment in the town I'm in. Obviously, the doctors are well paid, and they're renting their premises from the council, and the council want to up their rates. I'm not sure by how much. They may have had a few years' grace of a discounted rate or something. But now the council want to up the rates. They're considering not renewing their contract. The doctors are considering not renewing their contract, and there is not another place in the town where they could set up. That's been sold. Their previous surgery was owned by them, and it's been sold by them. It was a tiny county hospital with a new surgery built on the site, which they owned. They sold and then took up residency in a council building. we could be left. There could be 6,000 people here left without GPs.
We've got 2 practices, and I think they're merging them now. They're merging them into one.
Yeah,
but you also get
we've
like
got one.
in one of our practices, you also get like the council, social services, and stuff like that in there too.
Yeah, opticians is in the same building. The council, small council office for meetings is in there. There's a pharmacy in there. So it was purpose built for them, really.
Yeah.
Now they're complaining about rates going up.
Well,
we're a World Heritage town. All property prices are going up.
Yep.
All classes of rates are going up.
Inflation puts properties up.
Yeah.
Inflation causes a rise, But like, if you look at Livingston, right up here, there's I think it's Never City, Livingston, right? They've got a thing called, what's it called? Something Centre, right? And in there, what you get is you get the police, you get the court, you get the council, you get social services, you get everything all under one roof, and that's what we're moving to.
Yeah,
that's how everything's going to be. You're going to have the police, the court. It's a bit like how it is in like America, where everything's in the one building, like a municipal, they call it over there. But that's the way it works. If you have a look for the High Court and the police station in Livingston, the main one, you'll see what I mean. I can't remember what they call it. They call it Sutton Centre, like the civil centre, the civic centre, or the civil centre, or something like that. The civic centre, and everything's in there. They've actually even got like the levels where the cells are, right? I've actually got another level above it where if you've got like a 7-day lie down an indictment, you'll not go to your main jail. You'll just go one level up through the court cells, and like you've got police cells, and then one level up you've got the court cells, then one level up you can stay there for the week cells.
Yeah,
kind of thing. Which reminds me like Americans' county jail system. Can you go county jail before you go to the other jail, or the sheriff department's jail? You get what I mean?
Well, they did. Yeah, they did that down here in the 90s, in the mid 90s. The jails were that full. Swansea, fucking Cardiff, and the surrounding ones, fucking Bristol, Gloucester. In South Wales, they were holding and remanding people to police stations, and turning complete cell blocks into remand centres.
Right.
It may have only been 8 to 10 cells, but it's mad to think, that. Well, we haven't got a police station here anymore either. They've got an office that they go in once a week up at the Civic, whatever it is. But yeah, a lot of our police stations, they turned into remand centres. It's stopped now. It stopped years ago, but that sort of foreshadowed what was coming with the closures of the community police stations.
Yeah, mine's is shut too.
And the building of these multi-civic centres with a little office in for the cop or a little office in for the council.
I've got them in high schools now. Yeah, I've got police officers in every high school in my district.
Wow, fucking hell.
But we office, and Police Scotland says that they would pay the £2,200 to integrate the two systems. So now the police is integrated into the education system.
Yeah, that's bonkers.
That's kind of Soviet. That's kind of communism to be. To be fair, you know what I mean. But the amount of information they'll glean for that is astonishing, and folk will not realise how much information they'll glean for that. Especially if you live in a town where you've got I've got 4 kids to 2 different mums, but they know that all my 4 kids are related unless they were in the education system, would they?
No, they wouldn't know.
But now they do. Now they'll have access to everybody's emergency telephone number within that education system.
Next to kin,
Next to kin, all that information. Yeah. So it is kind of fucked up that's how and if that's how it is up here, right? Once it's finished being rolled out across the whole of Scotland, it'll be coming to Wales and England and Northern Ireland no long after that, like everything else is. It's the same as anything that happens in Wales and England eventually makes its way up here and into Ireland, realistically,
Yeah.
Well, at least that's what history's kind of dictated in the past, But I suppose you've just got to give them these shits, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to bounce, dude. I'm going to have something.
Yeah, I'm going to shut down as well. It's nearly midday, so I'm going to get a few things done while I'm waiting for my missus' nurse to come.
Yeah, I'm supposed to get rain later, so it's well getting shit done that I need to get done outside before the weatherman comes. You know?
Yeah, we got nice, I think, for a few days, so I'm going to take advantage of that.
I've got like mornings are supposed to be all right the day in the Mora, and then it's pissing, dude. That's it. But Scotland, I didn't expect any less, really. Rain's quite a lot here.
Same in Wales. Same in Wales.
No. Well, anyway, touche. I'll bid you a fair due. Have fun.
No worries. Cheers for coming on.
All right, man. Catch.
All right, catch you in a bit. Yeah, 3-hour morning live for me isn't not bad. Maybe JD waffling on a little bit. Yeah, I did get rid of him when his waffling got a bit too much. You know, but I will give him the time of day and I will talk to him. You know, if I can even just distract him or cheer him up a little bit, I will do. You know. Well, I'm just gonna out me video and I'll be off. Ciao for now. Catch you in the stream.
Thank you fuckers for watching. Now piss off and find a less boring stream and recover some of the brain cells you lost while watching Ministry of Madness.
You need to leave!
I think you'd better do what he says, Mr. Kennedy.
You now have 15 seconds to comply. You are in direct violation of Penal Code 113, Section 9. You now have 5 seconds to comply. 4, 3, 2, 1. I am now authorized to use physical force.
It's the greatest